What up, 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 what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike.
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting wardrobe? Y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was gonna stop. I thought Lil Murder was gonna turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped here everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see Cassie. Get me up in my DMs because I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap, something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hold on, y'all. I ain't even turned the lights on. Hold on. Lord. I ain't even turned on the lights. Oh. Turn on the lights. I'm looking for her. I'm looking for her. I'm looking for her. Turn on the lights. God. I ain't even turned on the lights in this fucker. They're on now. And now you can see me. What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Today is Friday. We try to be a little content free on Friday. Save all our good content for Silly Saturday. Yes, we are having Silly Saturday tomorrow. Never fear. We are having Silly Saturday tomorrow. We may even be able to do the chasing panel tomorrow. I will check with the girls. We're trying to settle in on whether tomorrow night may be a good night. Anyway, I need to probably start some pre-production. I am fixing me a drink. I got some blackberry lemonade here that I made. And then I got what's left of this bottle of Empress 1908 gin. Because it's Friday. It's Friday. Friday. Isn't that what Rebecca Black said? Becky Black, it's Friday. Friday. Remember that song back in the day? The little white girl, Rebecca Black. Becky Black. It's Friday. Friday. Remember that? Y'all don't remember that song? Girl. Well, it's Friday. Okay. And so we about to toast one up to us making it through the week. Oh, that's strong. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Oh, girl. Girl. Yes, listen, y'all. This is inside my head. These are topics that have gone on throughout the week. Well, I may have thoughts on it, but I just really don't want to talk about it. I be having thoughts about shit that happens through the week. Like a lot of times, it be like stories that happen throughout the week. And in my brain, I be like, El Teddy, do you really want to go down this road and talk about this shit? No, we don't want to talk about it. Hold on, I tried this up. Let me see if this how this looks. Oh, y'all like this vantage point? Y'all like this view where you could kind of see the comments on the side? I don't know if I like it where you can see the comments on the side. I think I like it the other way. Y'all like it the other way? I dropped the like. Y'all are free to come up and help me out because some of these topics I looked into, some of it I didn't, and people just talking about it. And I'm sure some of y'all some will send me a DM or email and say, "Well, why don't you talk about such and such?" Or "What are your thoughts about such and such?" And in my brain, I'll be like, "Oh, girl, you just don't understand. I want to talk about it." I'm gonna go back to the other one. I think y'all like the other one better. We don't need to see our comments on the side, do we? YouTube does a good job of putting the comments up. We don't need to put the comments on screen. All right, girl. Mm. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. You are first in the building. Tacos and tequilas, tacos and tequilas is here. Green girl is here. Yes, it is Friday, y'all. Miss Baythang is here early at on time. Paul even got up from trade long enough to be here. Hey, Paul. We love Paul around here. Hey, Drinks with D. We love Drinks with D too. Drinks with D. Drinks with D. Have you gone to the Beyonce Skank concert yet? Have they come to your city yet? Because we need to see what your outfit looked like. Now, so Jeff showed us his outfit in the members only chat. We need to know if you done been to the Beyonce Skank concert yet and what your outfit looks like. We need all of the details. Drinks with D. Don't leave us out. Hey, Brown Mama. How are you, my love? Mm. Hey, crazy homebody girl. What's going on? Montrez, what's good, bruh? Montrez, I'm going when we get off here, I'm gonna start pre-production for Silly Saturday. I need you to give me a year for Silly Saturday. I have not done this day in music, I should say. Montrez, I need you to give me a good year to do for this day in music. Thank you, please, and thank you, sir. Thank you, Montrez. Aha. 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 Listen, I dropped the link. Don't y'all come up here trying to be shy. Now we're gonna start talking about some of this shit. And I don't need y'all up here trying to be shy. Okay. Y'all might as well start coming up here now. Don't waste no time. Just come up here now. Okay. Hey Candace F. Thank you for that article. We will be doing it tomorrow on Silly Saturday during the Sugar Spike segment. But I hope your Friday is going well, my love. Hey, Tracy W., how are you, sweetheart? Lady D, I see you are in the building, and we are glad to have you. It's raining hot. Listen, it was raining all morning, but it finally stopped. I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's gonna subside, but it's been raining for the last week or so. Like it's really been raining for the last week. Like it's ridiculous. Hey, MBN, how you doing, boo? Mm. How are you, my love? You know I'm always glad to see you. Hey, DPG. Uh-huh. You had a hard time bringing up the chat. Mm. So do I need to put the chat on screen? I don't really think I need to. Let me know, DPG, if I need to. Hey, Quake, what's going on, lovely lady? Okay, we good without him. Good. Angela, what's going on, sweetheart? Angela, you bet you know you gotta click this link. I ain't even playing with you. Child, they don't work us all. It's like they knew, oh, y'all was off work Monday. Bitch, we finna get a whole 5 days work out of y'all in these 4 days. Like, bitch, you working me like this? Child. I'm gonna go to the Houston show at the end of June. Okay, she probably gonna do something cute for Houston. I could imagine her because that's her hometown. I could imagine her doing something a little extra. Not extra, but extra. Okay. You better put the outfit down to the members only chat. Quake say do 1994. Montrez says do 1994. We might do 94. I think we've done 94 recently though. Hey, Spicy Original. Spicy Original. I'm going into pre-production for Silly Saturday when we get up off here. So I need to start to get this the palette cleansers. That's the first thing I do. If you want an inside look into how I produce Silly Saturday, the first thing I have to do is pull the palette cleansers because that takes a long time to do. And then I have to do this day of music because that takes a long time as well. Everything else goes pretty quickly, but between the palette cleansers and this day of music, that takes the most time in pre-production. Hey, Cassandra, how are you? Child. It's been raining there too, really be child. Really be, you supposed to be getting ready. Are you over there getting ready, ma'am? And did you watch the episode? What time you leaving? Girl. I mean, if you got a little bit of time, really be, you can go ahead and come up here and talk to your little bro. You act like you don't care about me no more. You don't even come over here to talk to me no more. You could come up if you got a couple minutes to say hi to the pupils. I'm just saying. Y'all see how that peer pressure go? It's called peer pressure. My daughter is graduating high school on Tuesday. I'm making her a money lay. Okay. And a money bouquet. That's cute. Now, just don't let her wear the money lay to the graduation. Just have it for her when she get back home. Okay. Don't let her wear it to the graduation. You know. I'm just saying. DPG, it's been raining for the last week here. Hey, Xavier, what's going on? All hall monitors have to click the link. So if you're a hall monitor, you do not have a choice. You got to click the link if you're a hall monitor. I'm just saying. Chef Don, you have to click the link. I'm sorry. Get over it. Now look at my girl be right on time. Look at my girl in the background. You see my hoe. Look at my hoe. Let them hoes down.
Okay. I don't know why it's coming through all slow. Hold up. I don't know why it's coming through all slow like that, but we're gonna fix that. Is the audio good though?
The audio is great.
Okay. I don't know what's happening with the video, but we just gonna leave it like this. Let me go find a cute little picture.
My girl, okay, throw. Said what, bitch? I'm here.
To do the let me just go ahead and get a cute little
Where's
picture.
Chef Don? Chef Don. I need you to click the link too, because I got some things to talk about. We gonna get to the girls, but I got some things to talk about. Now I know we have the chasing panel that's coming tomorrow, right?
I didn't watch
with
it last
me
night
really
yet.
being Abby, and we gonna get into some things. But here's my question. I just have a real quick question from this last episode.
You mean yesterday's episode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't watch it yet, but ask away.
Here's my question. I'm just saying. Here's my.
Here we go.
If you tell us that you are a fugitive, you were on probation, you violated probation, they told you to bring your ass in, and you say, fuck that shit. I'm on the run, right?
I know we're not on a television show while still
Why
being a
for
fugitive.
are you on a web reality
I know
show
you.
on
I know
YouTube?
you lying.
I'm not lying.
I know that lady is not still
That
currently a
woman,
fugitive.
Chloe, said, "Oh yeah, I violated my probation because I failed the piss test." And you act like you mad at the people because you failed the piss test. Bitch, you on probation. Why are you
Sis.
smoking?
Yeah,
Right?
you can't.
Hey, cross country cruiser.
See
And
that
then you
that be the shit.
ceremoniously say, "Oh, well, I wasn't going back in." So I think she said back in, bitch. Let
See
me know
that
when you're
just
ready, Chef Don Don.
that be the shit right there. Like, how you just gonna go in there and tell the people you not? Lord, I hope this figure
Mm-mm,
out.
mm-mm.
Look, cause all I do when I'm not watching, like when I'm not over here or watching
Chef
Chasing
Don
Amy,
Don, let me know when you're ready.
I'm watching
Okay.
watching court cases. Okay, we
Wait,
watching
who
the
is that, Chef
what is
Don
this
Don?
picture?
Who is this with this S curl? You got? God!
Oh my.
Oh, this is sending me to glory. Do you hear me? God, I can't
I
even
just lost all
focus.
track of
There's a
thought
story
though.
behind this.
Chef Don Don, I can't.
What is happening?
God, I can't focus. Oh God.
Wait, that's funny. Teddy, I just got that same fan in the mail this week.
Oh girl. Yes, you should have it and come on so we can be have matching fans.
Okay. I
So
got there's two of them sitting in the other room right now.
so listen. How are you a fugitive of the law? But you or hey
Jesus.
Felicia, hey cross country cruiser, but you on a public web reality show on YouTube and you a whole ass fugitive of the law.
El, Teddy, common sense is not common. We're not doing this today.
I mean, here's my commentary.
Wait, who was this? I ain't watched the episode. Who was
That was
this?
Chloe. Girl, this episode
I
had a
haven't seen
lot
it
going
either, but I
on.
knew it was her.
Okay.
Oh my
Just a lot.
word.
Your mama says she a fugitive of the law. She she failed the piss test. They told that woman you got to come in, and she went on the run. Girl.
She be up on the wait, but
But wait,
never mind. Let me
then
not say
she
too
was like,
much.
then she wanted us to feel bad. She said, "Ooh, I can't even get an ID or a driver license. It's so hard for me." Bitch, you violated probation and ran. What do you want from
Wait,
us?
so is she still a
Did she
fugitive?
steal somebody's cars? Oh my bad,
Well, that's supposed to
Angela.
be next
No, you good.
episode, next week, where you stealing people cars or aiding and abetting in stealing of cars, and you willfully are in violation of probations. Girl, you trying to go to jail for a long time.
Long.
Okay, wait. Okay, since I got y'all up here, I mean, I'm saying this like it's my channel, hell. But wait, L Teddy, I I don't think I've heard you say this or Angela either, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, how can I ask this? I don't want to
Go
sound too
ahead and
bad.
ask. Just
This
come
is the
right out.
Teddy
We do it. This
channel.
is the house of the
Okay,
dark. We say
what do
whatever.
you feel about this cast thus far? Let me just
Mm,
ask that.
mm.
Uh, okay. There are a number of people that I don't particularly care for, but can acknowledge are making good television.
Is one of them Donnie?
Correct.
Okay.
I
So
don't even think Donnie makes good television to me. It's
I'm entertained. Because I'm entertained because he's organically dealing with everybody else. Like,
like this week's episode.
oh,
Well,
I
no,
didn't see
not
this
this
one. I
week's
don't know.
episode, but last week's episode with that apology tour. Even if I was somebody who liked his antics, I wasn't here for the shits. Baby, if you here for the shits, stand up on it. Wear
I
it
mean,
with pride and wear it, like a badge of honor.
I think
But
what
this
happened.
whole
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
apologizing, backpedaling, and pussy popping and all of that shit. Now, you know who people don't like that I like because they stand in their shit and they be like, girl, I don't care. I'm making great television. I like Mother.
I love Mother.
Mother be like, I'm here for the shits.
You
Is
Mm-hmm.
my
think I ain't
phone
shit?
raggedy?
I'm not.
Is it
But
my
a lot of them
internet?
I don't like.
Is
Mm.
No, I like Mother too.
Wait,
Every
what
now
happened
and
to Chef
then.
Don Don?
Uh
Oh, there
oh.
you go.
Um,
Um, my
but
question is, Chloe, why you trying to call Lamone old as dirt because he's 37? You then told us you were 30, and we all thought you were 49 years old. I'm just that's a real question.
you know what? I
you
want to go
thought
in
what?
so bad, but I can't. I can't. I can't say it on this.
Baby, I just
Ooh.
be like, who does her makeup?
Uh, okay, so she's addressed this. It can't be fixed now because all the stuff is already filmed. So she gonna look like a
What did
day
she
one
say about her makeup?
that she used to go for like very high drag
That's
aesthetic.
not even high drag,
Um,
and you
I
do
was about
drag,
to say that.
Angela.
No shade. No
I no
shade.
my
No
next wait
tea.
here wait my next comment was I hear her on that and I do kind of see that. I remember when I painted like that my very first month or two in drag. That's all. It just
But
gives.
Mama said she been dressing like
I
she's
don't
been
like this
transitioning
ghetto
for like
stuff here.
10 plus
Yeah, I don't.
years.
I'm with you.
And
No,
if
no.
you've been if you've been
El said, you'd be
presenting as a
surprised.
woman
Doing
for 10
makeup
plus
is not
years.
as easy as people think. And even though more people should put a lot more
But if
time
I've
into
been
doing
doing
it,
anything for 10 plus years, I'm gonna be a professional at that shit.
I
I'm just
mean,
gonna be honest.
I hear you. I mean, I
So
probably wear.
so she do her own makeup.
I I don't. I would assume that she does her own. She was doing her own makeup on the show. I cannot say that for sure, like for
Because
certain.
nobody else gonna claim that.
Well, I've also seen what she looks like when like because she's had Jayla, the girl Jayla. She's had Jayla
What
do
keep
her
happening to
makeup.
you, Chef Don
I don't
Don?
know. This is ghetto.
Let me ask you, are you using
Wait,
Chrome?
should I have
Yes.
copied the link and put it in Safari or something?
No, don't use Safari. It doesn't like Safari. Use Chrome.
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
that's
like
why.
Apple.
Okay, let me do that and I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
And don't do us.
Cause he knew it was coming too. He
He
knew it was
knew it
coming.
was coming.
Uh huh. Cause he would have did it. So
Hmm.
Jayla has done her makeup, and when Jayla did her makeup, it was great. So
Hey, Savon. Hey, Karen.
I'm gonna assume that during the run of the show, she was doing her own makeup,
Hey, Sharice.
and she gives me very much hangs out at nighttime
When you're a lady of
vibes.
the night.
I wasn't gonna say all of that,
She
but
said that herself.
she did say
She
it herself.
said
I just
she
wasn't gonna go
still
there.
works the beat.
Anyway, she did, but anyway,
She be on the stroll.
um,
Girl. Girl.
she said now she's trying to move into something else. But either way, point is,
Oh,
you,
well,
I,
baby, you
I,
go carry. No, Angela. You go carry when you watch this episode, and her and Donnie go down to the host stroll, go to the bookstore, which is on the host stroll,
shut up.
and they do a whole ass scene
I know you
in the
fucking lying.
bookstore in the areas where people be trying to get their rocks off and be blowing each other's backs out
Elsadie,
and putting
stop.
and turning the floor of this bookstore
You
into a
must be
daycare or
stopped.
abortion clinic.
You must be stopped. Oh my god.
I'm not making this up. I am
God.
not making this up.
The thing is, I know that, and I'm terrified of that. Look,
Wait,
I need a
Nay
shot. I
is
can't
so
do
shit.
this.
Wait, Nay says she has to do her own makeup because if she paid someone else to do it and it came out like that, she would have fought them already.
Every single
On
time.
site.
On site, it should have been. Yeah, if somebody else was doing it, it should have been. But also, y'all, like, to be fair, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Was it good makeup? No, absolutely not. Like by all, like even just by the academic realm of makeup, like no, it was not good.
Baby, she could have went to fucking Macy's and sat at the makeup
I
counter
agree.
for five
However,
minutes and it would
ain't
have
nobody
came out
got
better
money for
than
all of
what she
that.
just had just did.
I agree. A lot of things could have been done to make sure she didn't look like that, but they weren't done at the time. hopefully, and what I normally see now is when people
No, what's so
Xavier.
funny, Angela? Me and
Xavier,
my friends,
please.
when we used to go to the bookstore, not that I used to go with them. I wasn't going for myself. I was just going with them. This was back in the day.
Oh, see, I used to go to the bookstore
We
for
used to
myself.
say, girl,
I
we
read
got to go to Barnes
books.
and Nobles. And when we said we had to go to Barnes and Nobles, we knew that was our way of interjecting. Girl, you know what we go? We go to Barnes and Nobles. And we go to Barnes and Noble tonight. Everybody do with that man. I
Oh,
see you back, Chef Donda. I'm glad you back.
Okay, I'm back, but I don't know if it's gonna work now, child.
we'll see. I don't
It
know. This
should
program
work.
you use, Teddy, she not my favorite.
Who?
This program you
This
use,
Evie Mux,
yeah, it be
Eve
killing my
Mux, whatever her
computer.
name is.
I have a high powered gaming computer, and this thing makes my computer run hard.
Because your computer is getting hard and aroused. I don't have
Oh,
nothing to do with that, okay? Hey, L
so
Love. Hey,
let me give
DM
y'all a little
Form.
tea. So I know Lamont
Mm,
very well.
mm,
Lamont actually originally started my lock journey.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
work.
So yeah, I know Lamont.
Well, let me ask you a couple questions.
That's a close one
Okay.
right
Is it true that
there.
he was dating
Robert Ray.
Robert Ray? Yeah.
Um, so I never saw them
Or were they
like
just fucking?
around like that. So I don't really
Now,
know.
is that a part of the? Because remember, he said on the show, him and his girlfriend. We met the girlfriend. This episode, the girlfriend came on this episode.
Oh,
So,
Well, oh, see here we go again. Okay.
so my
Well,
question is Robert Ray involved in some of these, group sessions or
what is
threesomes he
happening?
have with the
This
girlfriend?
is
I'm
ghetto.
just trying to find out.
so I mean, El Teddy, he answered a few of those things in places once. He said he was
He
like,
didn't answer it on the show.
well, of course he didn't, but Robert. Anyway,
I don't watch stuff. I don't go on, their Instagram lives. I don't
fair
follow these
enough.
people. So
Fair
I don't be
enough.
knowing.
I mean,
I don't be
I
knowing.
do know what the man said, but I'm gonna let him tell his own
What did he
story.
say?
Hmm.
Don't try to make it like we ghetto over here.
This is so
This
ghetto.
system is ghetto.
See how he calling us ghetto? Now we
Okay.
ghetto.
Now you had a question about okay, what I will tell you this. Um, listen, I met Lamont in 2016, I think.
Mm.
2016, 17. So a lot
Hmm.
has changed since then.
Now
Um,
look at here. Now look at her.
Right, because you
Oh,
up there
she.
talking about her baby daddy.
hey
She's
my
got to come
boo.
get you
Oh, she
together.
offline.
It says
She
she
ain't
offline.
connected
I
yet.
I give her a moment to get her life in order.
Yeah,
Let
because
me
she
know
got to
when
come
you
up here
ready,
and let
really
you have it
be.
about her
You
baby
got your
daddy.
life in order.
um, but I'd say she came after, but as far as Lamont being y'all, listen. E
Cause he tried to say like him and that girl been together for like years and years and years.
I will say they probably been together for about
You ready, really be?
3 years.
Okay.
Really be?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Hey,
Hey.
Okay. Hey y'all, I'm driving, so maybe it might go in and out.
But no, on the show, he said they've been together like 8 to 10 years or something like that. I know it was something like ridiculous.
I don't know about the 8 to 10 years
And no,
because
how I knew because when he said it, I was like, that timeline doesn't add up if you was with Robert Ray. You know what I'm saying?
oh, that's why you asked that question. So, yeah, again, for me, at least when I met him, she wasn't around.
Mm,
I'll put it that way.
mm.
Hmm.
Really be the informed say he's gonna be looking for you tonight down to the show. He said he's gonna be looking for you at the show. Hmm. She
But I
dropped it.
definitely need to watch the episode. But I agree with you, El Teddy. I didn't like the apology tour.
Right.
Yeah,
Girl,
I
if
didn't.
we
Uh
if this what
oh.
we doing, stand in your shit.
Well, that too, but then also I'm okay, listen. Y'all, Zesty works my nerves. I'm sorry.
Zesty works mine
Zesty.
too. I
Oh,
Jesus.
can't deal with Zesty. I
It's
can tell
too
you right now.
much.
I'll be the bust that bitch
oh.
in the mouth,
It's
and
too
I'm not even violent.
much.
Yeah, Zesty worked my nerves, and I just felt like it was so cringy because I was like, Donnie, you giving too much at this point. Like,
No,
you
Chef Don.
already.
Now, let me tell you what works my nerve about Zesty. The fact that that bitch say she fine as fuck and got the best body in the world. Now when your thighs chafing because they rubbing against each other, bitch.
See,
Like,
here we
bitch, what?
go.
And you wearing them short ass shorts that's giving you a yeast infection, and bitch, you
Lord.
ain't even got a uterus. How the fuck you getting a yeast infection? Like, and talk about you body beautiful. Girl, if you don't go sit no raggedy girl, girl.
Right.
She wear these little flea market swap meet ass short section shit. Like
Right.
she's the Don and the duh. Girl, if you go sit down
She works my nerves. Like,
with this
oh,
cheap ass Forever 21 ass lip gloss she be wearing, like she's just doing it. Girl, the way
and
I would
she's
dog
one
walk
of
that
those
woman.
girls that think that the louder that she get, the more that she read. Like, no, ma'am. Like,
Yes.
it doesn't. It still ain't
Girl.
landing, ma'am. And again, you don't have to like. The louder you get is not. It's not doing nothing. But yeah, Donnie was irking me because I was like, enough, enough. You already said you sorry. We do not have to.
Cause then he was
That
like,
scene
"Oh,
was
you did your
25
big."
minutes. Like, what
He was
what are
like,
we
"Oh,
doing?
I
you
was
did
gonna
your
ask this
big one.
question.
Oh, you stand on business. Oh, you this girl, no
Right.
ma'am,
I have a
girl,
question for y'all. I have a question for y'all.
girl, no ma'am.
Was
It
it
would have been
was
no
it him
ways.
apologizing that was a problem, or the fact that we had to watch the exact same apology take too long twice?
I think it's both for me. For me, I think
Yeah,
it's
it's both.
both.
I think if you want to go back and say, listen, I really did. If you felt offended by me saying, the comments about, being deported, I apologize for that. But I still mean everything else I said because you ain't shit. I probably would have been okay. But this whole groveling and girl, nah, no.
I do think he used way too many words. I have no problem with an apology. Like, let's just move on, apologize, and move on with our lives. Like, I'm very much that person, so I'm with that. Once we got past, I'm sorry I did it. That's when I was like, what's all this extra verbiage for? Like, now you just talk. Are we just talking to fill up time because you already said you sorry? Like, why are you still talking?
And also, I'm not. I'm gonna say this too. I felt like both of them apologies didn't need to be in the same episode.
I feel like they just wanted to
If they
move
was gonna
on.
happen,
I feel
they
like they
shouldn't
just
have been in
wanted
the
to move
same
on.
episode.
I
Well,
agree with you.
get ready because there was a third apology this next episode
I mean,
Oh
it's.
shit.
I mean, it's
to
fine. It's
because
not
it
important.
involved Rachel and all of that.
Now, can I say this, Rachel? Rachel, Rachel, baby, listen. I like you, Rachel, but girl, they should
But
put your ass in the ring instead of Zesty and Donnie, because all I think you want to do is fight, girl. Like,
you know what? And what's
I
crazy?
think that's all you want to do is fight. Like, you want to fight somebody, and I wish they'd just put you in the ring, because enough is enough. Like, girl,
And
Hey
what's crazy is
Demetria, hey
she the one
hey
thought that
Catherine
Donnie was gonna
Powell.
win the fight.
right? Like, girl, just go fight.
She
Yeah, I
thought
can tell
Donnie
that's
was
what you
gonna
want to
win the
do.
fight. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Girl.
And y'all know Kelly, baby, you talks out of turn a lot. You do. She talks out of turn a lot too. Yeah. Hmm.
Kelly want us to know she got a man
And
who
we get it.
Okay. Well,
We
and
I
who
saw it
have
in
do
a.
the
hair,
first
but his hair
episode.
ain't
We
never
get
done.
it.
I'm
I
still
have
trying
a
to figure out
different.
how you do hair and his hair ain't never done.
I want. What?
Hey, precious jewel.
I have a different feeling, but I feel like if I say it, it's gonna border into the realm of phobia, and so I don't want to go there.
Angela, they say your volume is low.
Oh, whoops, my
I thought
bad.
it was my phone.
No, I have my mirror in front of my microphone. That's my fault. I'm working on. I'm trying to do my makeup while we up here. My bad.
um,
But it definitely seems like the audacity that that she used to have, that those of us with certain appendages had. You know, it seems like she never lost it. Because let's be clear, us the audacity. I tried to come up with the most polite way to say it.
What what she said is you let them hang, bitch. Still,
I didn't say that. That is not what I said.
you still let them hang, bitch.
See, nah, that's no, no, no.
Um, El Teddy, you don't like Jet, do you? I don't
I
think you
don't.
do.
I
Oh wait,
don't.
it says
Okay, I
say
didn't think
hello.
so.
Why? Why you don't think I like Jet?
Angela, do you
Oh,
like Jet?
I don't dislike Jet.
Okay, so listen. Um,
I liked Jet. Well, I put it. I'll qualify it this way. I enjoyed Jet a lot more on every other season.
I was about to say that. I was gonna say to me, Jet. Okay, you wanted to be the centerpiece girl,
Now you got it.
uh, or you wanted to be the center horse. I forgot y'all are horses over there chasing Dallas.
Mm.
You want to be the center horse, and yeah, girl, everybody is upset with you this season because you don't support them. And you're trying to call out loyalty when you don't have any loyalty to anybody on the cast. I have a problem with that, Jet.
Okay.
Jet
Like,
is the type of girl that's gonna talk shit and have a big friend group and want everybody to fight for her while she's standing in the back and don't do shit and be in the back, way in the back, saying, "Yeah, get that bitch." And bitch, you started all of this. We all fighting, and bitch, you ain't even raised a finger. That's a Jet Jeff.
yep, I agree.
Yeah.
And those the type of people I have no energy for. None at all.
Cause
None
that
at
whole
all.
cause that whole fight with Zesty and Donnie, they in a ring together because of you, and you
Yep.
showed up late.
Hmm.
What? And if I'm Zesty, here's my thing. If I'm Zesty, the moment you showed up late, I'm looking at you very sideways. You should have been the first one here, making sure I was good to go, made sure my hair was tied up, I was all set, all my clothes was right, everything pulled back. I'm not gonna lose my phone. You should have been the one right there, Jet.
Now, mind you, she wants everybody to be loyal to her, but this the bitch that be round here sowing seeds of deception and being the shady girl that's gonna try to, make all kinds of questions and comments that go way beyond the pale. That's her.
And
She's
doing.
always doing that. But then she wonders why people don't fuck with her like that.
Okay, can I be the one? Because when her and Telly was having that conversation about the whole disloyalty and was talking about, oh, you threw shade at me before. It wasn't that y'all were throwing shade before. What it was y'all was friendly before, so it was friendly banter and a little light, and it was cool. But now that y'all not cool no more, now we want to say, oh, you was throwing shade at me before. Y'all wasn't throwing shade at each other. Let's just be clear. Like it was no problem. Y'all had no issue. Not now y'all just want to have an issue.
I still want to know why Chloe wants to call Lamone old as fuck for being 37, and you told us you 30 and you look 52.
Baby 63.
Like,
What's
girl.
happening?
And
What
she
is
Like,
went on and on and on about, oh, bitch, you old as fuck. Oh, bitch, I can't fuck with you. Bitch, have you looked at yourself?
um
oh,
I,
and you know what? I also,
oh my god,
oh, so this, it feel good talking about this show because I don't do like no panels or nothing on this show. So listen, also, cause it be
Not
so much going
Pokemon
on. It be
evolution.
too much going on. It be too much going on.
Wait,
Um,
why Spicy Original say they look like Pokemon evolution?
oh my god.
I'm not doing this with y'all today.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, girl.
Um, Rio is growing on me.
He's not growing on me at all. Not
Okay,
at all. Maybe had I
not
not
at all.
known what I know about him now, but at this point, He does. He's never going to get a chance for me. With me,
Who?
he's Rio.
Rio.
Rio. Once that whole situation before the season
Who?
started, you're never going to have a chance with
I
me.
just
Wait,
I
tell me what happened.
oh he
The
posted it.
whole Mexicans are niggas too. We're never gonna. Yeah. Mhm.
What? Wait, I missed that.
He
Oh yeah,
posted it
there
on
was a
Instagram.
whole
He posted on
situation.
Instagram days before the season
Like it was
aired.
like what, maybe about 4 or 5 days before the show.
Days before the show
Maybe
aired.
a couple of days, but like maybe a week. I'm gonna say maybe a week before the show was
At
supposed to start.
most 7 days. That's a big stretch.
I'm gonna give him a week. He posted on his Instagram a
Oh,
picture of the little bottle girls that put up the little signs and shit.
Uh-huh.
He posted the sign that said Mexicans are niggas too. And once you did that, now that I know that, everything I see on the show, I look at it from now
a different
knowing
perspective.
that
Yeah.
from a different
Wait, so
perspective.
how you get mad at the
Well,
wait, hold on, hold on, hold
Mhm.
no.
on, hold on,
Keep in mind.
hold
Wait,
on,
wait, wait. Keep in
hold
Yeah,
mind. He
no,
on.
your
posted
whole
that.
perspective done
Keep in mind.
changed,
He
hasn't it?
posted that
It did
after all of
because
this went
what?
down.
Wait, how?
He
How? How?
af-
How you mad?
after all of this went down is when he posted that.
After
Keep in mind.
the show was
The sh-
already finished,
wrapped.
done, wrapped, and he did puts on his Instagram. I mean, they had done confessionals from what I understand.
Everything was done.
He had posted on his Instagram, Mexicans are niggas too. And I was like,
What
yeah, we're
the?
not going to do that.
Whoa, whoa,
And
whoa,
it
whoa, whoa,
changes.
whoa.
And so now that's why I say I'm permanently tainted. Which is
And
why, if
it's
you notice, the first couple episodes, Rio was not in the
not in the main credits.
on the main credit. And now he's on the main credits. And I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. Because y'all think we done forgot or got over it, or it's just okay
That's
now.
why you said he should have been gone from the show.
Should have been gone from the show from the beginning. It's just like what was the girl on RuPaul's Drag Race that they kicked off that season?
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie.
Well,
It's
this
a
is a little.
cherry pie situation.
This a. I.
Yeah, it's a whole mess.
I did not know that.
It is a
And
mess.
don't try to think that we done forgot or ingratiate him to us. We don't want no parts of him.
And I kind of hate that because I'm like, if I try to sit back and watch him, he seems like somebody I probably would have thoroughly enjoyed on the season. But like you said, every time he come up, and because this has been the whole first half of the season, it's like you sitting here mad at this man for a racially insensitive comment, and then you went through all of that, had him apologize, talked about how you wish it hadn't happened, and that you realized it wasn't cool, and then
You
4 days
post that.
before you get promoted on a predominantly black network, you posted that on purpose?
Wow.
Because
How?
imagine if a black person on that show would have said black people are the W word too. You know what they call,
Because keep in
ha-
mind, they
I know
people
allowed
what you're
lost their
saying.
minds.
The
allow
wet word. The wet
they
word.
Right.
also allowed Zesty to say that Donnie called him that without providing a receipt.
Because I never saw that. People were saying that, and I kept saying, I never
I
heard that.
I went back and rewatched all the episodes multiple times because I was looking for it. Looking
I
for it.
never heard him say that.
No, that doesn't mean he didn't say it.
But I
But
never heard
we
it
did
on the
not hear
show.
it. And it's really, for me, it's just awkward allowing someone to accuse somebody of certain things like that when we don't have footage. It's just rough. Because it's like, we
Okay,
can't
wait.
really,
What did Donnie say? Donnie said
um,
because
They're going to get
it was
deported.
some
That's why your
sauce
people getting
added to it.
deported.
it was soy sauce added to it. So what he said was something about Donald Trump gonna get y'all up out of here.
That's why y'all getting deported. That's what
That's
he
why y'all
said.
getting deported.
Mm.
Mother turned it into Donald Trump says y'all getting up out of here. Everybody getting deported. Like Mother put 10 on 20. It was insensitive. It was never that bad, but it wasn't okay.
Right. But oh man.
But
I did not know Rio did that. Now I
He
really don't
did.
like him
He
now.
did. And like I said, this was after everything was over and done. That's why it's like
So you
even
had already
worse.
lived through it, filmed it,
Exactly.
and then you turn around and you did that, knowing the show
Hmm.
was getting ready to come out, knowing that this was on the show,
knowing, yeah,
or
knowing we're
knowing that
about to.
it could. You filmed it, so it would more than likely be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Sat and had multiple conversations with this man.
Tracy.
Tracy.
Don't be go over there. Don't be over here and say it in the chat. Come over here and say it with your
Oh,
chest.
not mother
Go
got
ahead and
Donnie
come
beat
up
up
here.
twice. Well,
Wait.
well. I mean, if you want to be
Baby,
honest about it,
baby, I go back and I watch that. I know that video got at least 49,000 views on it. I know I'm at least 1,000 views because I go back
that's
and
heavy.
watch him run out that ring, and it is a key to me.
It reminds you of dude from Friday when he got hit and was running across the street like
Look,
in the UPS uniform.
I'm not gonna hold you. That was a great bit of television for me because there.
It
I mean,
was.
whether or not we wanted Donnie to run or not, there will be nothing funnier than that man running out.
Just a
That
mess.
key, that was a key to me. I was
That-
like, this is what you
Just a
get.
mess.
I thought at least you talking a whole lot of shit. You can at least throw a few balls. Like,
nope,
what you doing?
Bitch,
not a
you ain't throw
one.
not one
Not
hit.
now.
Even if I get beat up, bitch, you gonna know I was here at least. Okay. A
Okay.
Okay.
bitch gonna at least know I was here. You know,
Uh,
you might beat me up, but you're gonna have a couple battle scars.
right. I will lose,
Or
but it's gonna
something.
look like we fought.
Right. Girl.
but
Girl.
that
Yeah,
was great. To
no. Oh my God. Now that y'all done told me this about Rio, I can't get it out of my head.
He's
Wait,
Wow.
who is this person said mother got Donnie beat?
that's
Oh,
Trace.
that's Tracy.
Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
And I said it. And
I
I
do.
what mother got Donnie beat.
Twice.
Not once but twice. Cause you got ragtagged by Rhea. Cause I don't care what nobody said. Tell them, oh, he snuck him. No, he didn't. You see somebody taking off your jewelry? That's code for
Yeah,
you about to
once they
fight.
Skip
start
that.
to take
That
off
ain't my problem.
jury.
Skip that.
Ain't my problem.
Donnie said out his mouth, if anybody want the smoke or any of it, you can come get it.
Mhm.
That's when you said that out your mouth, Donnie. You had to be on guard until you left.
Listen.
The inform said, "Did you at least pinch the bitch, girl?
Hey, but
Girl,
I'm sorry. I was here for mother. I really was. I tried. And then I watched that raggedy bitches after show and was like, absolutely
Oh,
not.
girl, she fucked it up.
but here's my
Absolutely
question:
not.
how is this mother's fault if you got your ass whooped? You said it.
No,
Well,
the
here's the
mother
thing.
made it
Added some
worse.
stank on it.
No,
If
no,
you would
no,
have said it,
uh,
it would have been nothing to add
nah,
stank
mm-mm,
on.
nah, because like that's like El telling me be like, oh, your old ass, and then Jeff down there comes was like, oh, she called you an old crippled, no good, broke down bitch. You're like, God damn. I'm like, hold on now, I ain't said all that. You know that boy got the hands of a kindergartner. You know you can't fight. I need you to get your life in order. You
But
got a whole
Donnie
lot
should
of mouth for
listen,
somebody who can't
Donnie.
fight.
If you can't fight, then you shouldn't be out here throwing bows at people like
Listen,
that either.
okay,
Yeah.
need
And you
listen.
can't be
You just need
running
to
your
fall
mouth like
down and
that
call
either.
911, baby. You ain't it. Just go on somewhere. Just
Or
go.
at least do like I do. Talk shit and let it be known. Listen, I'm not fighting you. If
Listen,
you come hit me, I'm gonna let you hit me. I'm calling the authorities. I have my attorney on retainer. We're not going to criminal court. You're never going to jail. We're going to civil
listen.
court,
I'm
which
telling
I
you right,
need you to go to work and
Donnie.
run me my
Just talk
coins.
shit from the other side of
I'm
the
just gonna
room.
tell you like that.
Okay, Donnie, talk your shit from the other side of the
Okay.
room. Always walk backwards. You know, I'm just saying. People who can't fight just need to go ahead and do that. But my
I really be.
Really be.
Let's call him who he is, Wayne the Pain.
shout
Don't
out
be
to
talking about
shout out to
it's
Wayne.
Wayne the Pain.
Really be.
Shout out to
Go!
Wayne the Diddy Loving Paint. Mhm.
absolutely.
Go!
But I
Not Wayne the Pain.
no, it's what it was giving. At this point, I'm just simply. I was like, mother, I was here for you. I was. I done flipped. Now I'm Team Chloe. and sell your cat, girl, I ain't mad at you.
Not sell your
What? I ain't mad at you.
And
because
you
Girl,
got
mama
do
is
mad
your
at
out here
that.
do
still
your
working the beat
thing.
and working the stroll. She
What?
is.
Do your thing. And I'm here for it. You know, girl, write your book. Abby gonna
Baby, when
read it
that
and I'ma
scene came
listen
out, I
to
was
it.
like, now we having
Baby, she
another
gonna write her
We
book
Were
from
Born
prison because mama's
scene.
What?
going to jail. She's
I
going to
don't
prison.
care. It's
Baby,
Oh
gonna make
you're
it
a
even
God.
fugitive of the law.
it's
You're
gonna make it
I
going
even
was
to
a
better.
wrong.
prison.
Nah.
It's gonna be even better. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Write it. Abby gonna read it, and I'ma listen to it.
No.
You got the order. I ain't buying it. I ain't reading it. Abby
See.
gonna read
You're
it.
not
I'ma
buying
listen
it.
to it.
We gonna get
I'ma
Abby
listen
to
to it.
read it and buy it and read it because we ain't
Absolutely.
Right.
buying it or
Absolutely.
reading
Because
it.
we
And
not doing that.
listen, if she can read Tankley book, she definitely can read
I
Chloe's.
think she just read Rico Casadine's book.
That one actually wasn't bad.
Rico's wasn't bad. I ain't even
I
mad at
didn't even
I
listen
Rico.
to it.
enjoyed it.
What is
What
I
was
your
it
enjoyed
about?
Tracy? What is your issue with Teddy Lee? Wait,
What's my
wait. Before you
what's my
answer,
issue with Teddy Lee?
he will never be Ted Lee. Ever. Ever.
Listen,
I'm gonna always remember Trey calling him
My
Teddy
issue
Lee.
with him is them goddamn fibers. That's it. That's all.
listen. My rich listen, I was here for my rich auntie. I really, really was. And I tried to rock out with my rich auntie, but baby, how you gonna be my rich auntie with bad hair? I just don't understand. That's like having a bad wig, bad frontal, bad toupee, bad. I gave you the eyebrows last season. I was like, okay, they're a little dark, they're a little full. You need to see how they show up on camera. But baby, how your hairline get worse? And oh my God, oh, the little barber. What? Oh Jesus,
Lamont.
Lamont, I'm gonna need you to take 2 steps into hell. You will let that boy get in your chair, talk some. Oh, you gonna line him up? Absolutely not, boy. You need to take a brush and wipe them
Lamone did not
fibers
touch
off.
that man's head. Let's be
Listen,
clear.
what? No,
Lamone
he
did
should
not
have did.
touch that
He
man's
should have
head.
did what we all wanted him to do. Take a brush and just wipe them fibers out real quick and even that sucker out. You could have did something better than what you did. Had that you ain't nobody gonna tell him that he look a damn mess. But you know what? See, that's my problem with
I think
Tedley
you
right
know at
there.
this point, Tracy. He gotta
Listen,
know.
You got
listen.
to.
I gave you the eyebrows first season. This season, honey, Like how you go from bad to worse? I
Jesus.
can't. But me and
Now, Teddy
Mama.
Lee, I will give it to you. You are the best dressed in the group.
Correct.
But the rest of the girl, I mean, but the fiber and the hair and
Listen,
all of that, it do
Tedley
be a
is it.
lot.
Tedley is it from the neck down. The neck down can't play
Ted,
with Ted.
Tedley be put together. He do.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
the
Teddy
way
can
Mother
dress.
wished she was. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Look,
Mm.
I got
Now I will
all
say
the
this.
fever.
I actually
Mm-mm,
like Mother because I've gotten a few chances to be like on lives with Mother. I actually
mm,
enjoy Mother's energy, like this. If we're up here like this, she's
mm,
actually a lot of fun. What I
mm.
did not like is in that after show when she got up there and told everybody that she was coming for that boy's spot, and I said, why would you tell the people this? You were
Because
supposed to
we
keep
all
that.
got two good eyes and we could see it.
But that whether we can see it or not, it can be speculation
At
from the
least she
audience.
stood in it. I'm
Listen,
okay with you
I
standing
wish she
in
uh,
it.
would. I wish she would have stood in it after the
mm-mm.
reunion, after the
Listen,
season went over, because not
she
everybody know what she doing is fake. Like,
Or
she
used it as a read at the reunion.
yeah,
she backpedaled and pussy popped her ass all around that damn after show and pissed me smooth off. I was like, what happened to I'ma stand in it. I'm a pot stirrer. But I said what I said and I meant it. And then the whole time you gonna tell me I figured I just put 20 on 10. I'm the reason that the show keep moving. Like, no,
I
you not.
mean,
I
Let
mean,
me we still talking about deportation. Why? Because of you. So we've been talking about this
I
for
mean, at
19
this
million
point, y'all
seasons because
mad
of
that
mother.
she stood in it. We're talking about the same season where Donnie is admittedly saying, I'm only here because I was a fan and I made a fake beef with Jeff to get on the show and it worked. And everybody's going up for that. So if y'all can go up for the fact that that man said he made a fake beef with Jeff to get on the show and everybody's okay with that, you can't at the same breath be mad with Mother who said, I'm trying to take that bitch out. I'm here for it. And that's what it
who
is.
Oh,
who's
I don't
okay
like
with?
Donnie, so I can't. I'm not the one. I'm not a moon. I don't care what
Yeah, I was
nobody
about to
say.
say
I was like,
I
I'm
ain't said that
sorry,
about
and
Donnie. Like I don't
I
Right.
even
don't
give him.
care. I don't care what him and Markel want to tell me. I know a crackhead when I see a crackhead.
You got to
Absolutely not.
stop.
Not a
Absolutely not.
crackhead.
Come
Like
That
on.
bitch is either a
what?
crackhead or He's
Baby, you
he has some mental deficiencies.
baby, he's
One of
zooted
the
and
two.
booted. He take a bump before Markel
Baby,
pick up that camera.
that woman
Absolutely
was in
not.
high school and stayed in the same room for all 6 or 7 periods.
Ugh.
Did not
Absolutely not.
move.
Move along. Move along. I don't
Listen.
care what I don't care what Markel trying to get me to believe. Absolutely not. I was
I
like,
ain't gonna hold you. I think Trey would have been a good fit for this group of
Trey Howard.
newcomers. Trey, I think Trey
yeah.
Howard would have been a good. I mean, I know we ain't talking about Trey Womack.
That I figured, but just in case,
Listen,
just in case you had some part of Delusion Land that you wanted to invite me to, because
shout
Heck
out
You
to
know,
no.
MDN
I
who sent me
wish
$5 for bail money. She sent me a $5 cash app and she said
I'm
it was for bail
I
money.
wish
screaming.
I wish mother had Reese energy. That's what I wish. I wish the energy matched the antics and the shenanigans that you pull. Cause something just ain't right. Like, no. I
I
think he
think he
said he
said he
had
got ADHD. It's a little bit
okay.
more than
Yeah,
ADHD.
let me tell you. Yeah, okay. He got ADHD after a bump. Sure. Fine. With a bump. That two things can be true at the same time. He can have ADHD and take a bump. I ain't taking it away from him. Absolutely not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what my good eyes see. Okay, my good eyes see that mother got her stank funky ass up here, put 20 on 10 for no reason, just because you wanted to get it jet, which I still don't understand because you could have clearly, easily came here and overshadowed Jet, and you didn't even have to do all these antics.
Well,
That's the part that's getting me.
And
that's
I
the
agree
part
with
that's getting
Angela. I
me.
wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't
Yep.
have admitted that.
Listen, I
Yep.
wouldn't admit it that I listen. I wouldn't admit it that I lied every
I'd have
chance
just
I
let you
get.
see it. Just
Listen,
let you see it. I wouldn't have admitted that I was
Yeah.
coming for your spot.
listen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have admitted that I lied every chance I get to keep the heat off me, because I was like, sorry. But again, this is why I said I started off. I was looking at Chloe sideways, like, ooh, girl, you need some help. But as the season progressed, I said, I see why, I understand why she living in her whole truth, and I ain't mad at it. And when my baby was on the stroll, I said, absolutely, give it to her, cause can't nobody stand in their truth better than this one, and I'm here for it. Now, if some of them other
Mind you,
ones,
she
I
had on
need
her
Rachel to
chinchilla
get
fur on
her
the whole
ass.
stroll or whatever that was.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Absolutely. Okay, you gotta hit the straw right. I ain't mad. My statement is real simple. Rachel, I'm gonna need you and your mother active to go right on over there with Donnie, who can't fight, and sit down and shut the fuck up. I,
No, they
I
just
know
need to
she
put
don't got no
Rachel in the
hands.
ring with somebody, please.
Well, who? She ain't got no hands. Chloe done already beat her up.
She
We
pretend
know
like
that.
she do though, Tracy. She says I don't do all this talking. I don't do
Wait,
all this
Chloe
talking.
and
I don't
Rachel
do all
Ford?
this talking.
Huh?
Chloe and Rachel Ford?
Yeah,
Years
baby.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, huh? Yeah.
I didn't
And
know. I don't
yeah,
know.
they done talked about it in like 3
mhm.
scenes already.
So we gonna talk about, y'all see how she always had that mother active energy with everybody but Chloe? Cause she done got ragtagged. Like, I know somebody who done got beat up. And she was like, I can never be friends with somebody who done
Well, they should
beat
have put
me
her
up.
and
You
Chloe in the
right.
ring together.
You right. Somebody
Eh,
who done beat you up, right? Absolutely. I was like, I love Glenn. Justice for rookies, Markel. I'm still on your neck about rookies.
El Teddy, what you over there eating
But
on?
what I need to
I'm eating on some pretzel twists.
understand,
They real good.
look, what I just need to understand why I feel like our cast is like two separate casts mushed together. That's what I feel like.
Wait,
I
what?
feel like I feel like our cast is two separate casts mushed together. Cause I feel like Zesty and Rio need to be on like the Hispanic American Bad Boys, Bad Girls Club over there
I
somewhere
said
on
that
the
the
island,
first
right?
episode.
And then we got
Tracy, Tracy, I said that the first episode, the people would say I was wrong and I shouldn't want us
This stuff
segregated
so
and
ghetto.
all of this fuck shit. I
listen.
said you need a Hispanic version, maybe a Chase in San Antonio or some
Oh,
shit,
don't you do that.
Listen,
and then a Chase in Dallas. I'm just saying.
I'm not listen. I'm not
You could
saying
have said
that
El
we
Paso.
can't
You didn't have
have
to
a
say San
mixed
Antonio.
race cast. I'm not saying that. listen,
I'm chasing
I'm
El Paso.
saying,
Stop
listen,
it.
listen. No, they need to be chasing bad girls club. That's what they need to be chasing,
Like
bad girls
Donnie,
club, because
Don,
that's
no,
where
I'm
they need to
chasing
be.
Punta Cana,
Zesty
chasing
gives me
Chihuahua,
see.
Tijuana.
So,
Oh my
look,
god.
I don't care what it need to be. Them two need to be somewhere
What it is they
else.
give me Zesty and Rio give me Gemini Films cast energy.
Oop, well, well, not,
You ain't lying.
not
You ain't
one like
lying,
old.
Angela. You're not lying.
Like I mean, it's no problem. Like that's just they're just the type of person I would normally expect to see on a Gemini Films production.
Listen, Rio is. I honestly feel like Rio is hiding from the IRS because he got way too many half-started businesses that he could funny money through for his pimp game, and he's just trying to keep himself
But how
afloat.
What pimp
you cooking
game?
crabs? You making you doing
He's a
club promos?
photographer.
You doing
He a little bit of everything.
photography,
hmm He
Well,
girl?
no
he
shade, no
funneling his
tea.
money, his pimp from pimping.
N- No
hmm
shade, no tea. Um, that catering, I think you need to put it to rest.
He
Oh,
can't. He needed to funnel his money for the IRS. I'm telling you, I know a pimp when I see a pimp. I know somebody who smack hoes
Tracy is
on the
crazy.
stroll.
And that's coming from Chef Don Don. Chef Don Don said, "Bitch, you can't cook. Stop playing with us."
wait,
That's
did you
what he
see his
said.
food on now?
Can he take pictures?
I ain't seen none of his pictures.
Yeah, I
We
ain't
know
even
you can
seen
take
none of his
pictures
photographer
of
work.
racist ass messages on the little billboard thing.
Yeah, Rachel give a lot of talk. Yeah, I don't talk. I don't talk. I be ready. I be ready. I don't talk. I don't talk. Girl, I heard Chloe
Xavier.
beat you up.
Xavier, why have you not clicked the link yet? Because I have questions, Xavier.
I listen. I will say this. I love Markel down. I give Markel the blues every every episode. I give Markel the blues 1,000%. I know I do. I 100% know I do,
You
but
bothering that man.
I just need some clarification. I need really be an Ebby to give us a behind the scenes at the reunion to ask the questions we want to know because Markel, I'm sorry, you gonna ask questions, but you ain't gonna ask what the hell I need. So I need somebody to go back there and ask the real questions because I just
I,
need some clarifications.
I'm gonna
That's
keep it
all.
real. I'm gonna keep it real, right? Markel, I love Markel down, okay, but Markel do not need to host the reunion.
Oh,
Is he
mhm.
hosting? Is he
Angela, you
hosting?
busy that day?
Huh?
You busy that day?
it if a check is cut, no.
Because at least you ask some questions we want to know here
I'm
in the
just saying
panel.
because listen,
I mean,
I
it's a reunion show. I show up and they hand you
you
cards.
it's only so much that you can
I feel like Markel sometimes have his favorites too.
well,
Because
I was gonna
when we do
say,
our review and we may add our commentary based on what we see, he adds commentary about stuff that's not on the show that we saw. And I'm like, you're saying that, Markel, but based on what you edited, you and Andario edited, that's not coming across.
right, and I was gonna say, like, being a producer and filming your show, editing it, or I don't know if he's a part of the editing, but I know he's a part of the filming. I feel like I don't feel like you should ever host your reunions because it does leave room and space for people to feel like you have favorites. It leaves room for questions not being asked and it looks a certain type of way. I just feel like you should always bring someone in if you're going to be the EP and film at the same time. I just think you should keep a budget for somebody to come in and host a reunion.
You making way too much sense. You making way, and sometimes it don't make sense to make sense in these places.
Yeah, I don't think that's good for anybody. Like, I don't feel like you should be an EP and a cast member either.
Well, we had that problem when Reese was
Hmm.
the EP and the cast member.
Yeah, I don't ever think that's a good thing to do.
Child.
Okay, so
And here comes trouble.
I feel like maybe Markel took people's criticism of last season being kind of boring and said, I'm a, Gemini film, Zeus it up a little bit, mix it up, make it a little extra spicy. And
Was last
we're
season
not like,
boring or was the storylines incomplete?
well, it was a lot of people chasing air, so
Okay.
because y'all already know I don't see it for Sean at all whatsoever. I can't.
I never
Him
saw
and
it for
that gas
Sean
station.
either. And people said they liked Sean, and I was like, for what? He ain't got a job nowhere in America.
He do. At the gas station Chloe sell puss at. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that bitch ain't
Jesus.
got a job nowhere in America.
At
Jesus.
least Chloe was honest about hers. I like her. Look, and the more I see her, the more I like her. Now I'm realizing, at least you can be honest with yours. Lamont, I'm gonna need you to this fragrance, that sucker better launch. I promise you. Is it a Chef found out, is it out now? Is the fragrance out?
It was on this
Is
episode.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
I
yeah,
said, is it out?
Lamont?
it advertised
Is it
it.
out?
Yeah, it been out, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it
Okay.
been out.
Listen. Okay. Listen.
He
I'm
had
gonna
a
go.
I
he
knew
had
it
a
smelled.
He had a
he had a
commercial
launch
for it.
party and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. We see
What was the
people have
launch
lunch
party at?
parties with no product. We seen a book. We seen a whole book saying was not a stinking word in the book. You can do anything. That don't mean much of nothing. I said, is the sucker out now? You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go buy some.
I
That's
mean, Spicy
from
Original
you.
said, to be fair, Carlos King and Andy Cohen
And I
heard
don't like
there.
that either.
And
I've
they both
always
need
said
to
that.
look. And
But
Carlos
also
is
again,
absolute hell.
Andy and Carlos is not filming their seasons.
Right.
I so that's another
I don't
aspect and
know
a
so much
difference
about
too.
Carlos, but I know Miss Cohen is not really involved like that.
Carlos
I
is
like.
not
I
at
feel
Right.
like
all.
Miss Cohen watched the episodes like we do.
Yeah, Andy ain't got nothing to do with.
Now I know Carlos is close in his production or whatever,
Oh
but
Hmm.
I've
yeah.
always said
It
he shouldn't
depends on the
host his own
show.
reunions.
It
Well, the
depends
thing
on
is,
the
they
show.
tried to
His
host.
people.
He tried different hosts, but they couldn't control the cast.
He can't control the cast.
Wait, who tried
The
different
fuck?
hosts? Who
It's
tried
the same
different
way with
hosts?
Mona
Andy?
Scott Young. No, Carlos.
No,
Oh.
he didn't. No, that wasn't Mona Scott Young. I thought that was the other chick. I can't think of her name. She though. I thought that was the chick that hosted Love and Hip Hop in the early seasons.
Nikki Parker?
uh
Yes, wasn't
uh
that her? I don't remember Mona
Nick?
Scott being hosting
Mona's
one of
hosted
Carlos'
Mona
one,
seasons.
hosted a few like when it first started. She hosted like the first
First few.
and those
few.
were the
Of
best
what show?
reunions. Arguably, those could arguably be the best
Of which
reunions.
show?
Love and Hip Hop
New
New.
York and
Yeah, but then
Atlanta.
y'all have to remember, I mean, back in the love and hip hop days, I mean, that was doable. Now
Yeah.
reality TV is just you can't be the cameraman, you can't be the host for the reunion, the producer. You can do all this stuff.
Is it just me? But normally the first season or two of most shows and most reunions are good. It's by the time you get
I
to
mean, true.
two,
Yeah.
three, four where you be like,
You know
child,
they
it gets
they
worse and
they
worse.
making it
It
up. They
becomes
making
very
shit up for the
performative for the
cameras.
cast and all the rest of us. Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
don't know because was it whose reunion was that was horrible? Because
Xavier, I have a question for you.
yeah,
Give me your top who. Give me two people on the cast who you feel like just need to go ahead someplace else. Kick
well,
rocks
I don't
and
watch
why?
Chasing
On which
Dallas.
cast?
Xavier.
I
On which
don't.
cast?
Xavier.
I stopped watching Chasing Dallas after the seven situation because I like Seven, and I watching the show made me not like him, so I had to stop.
Did the
Xavier.
show not make you like him,
Yeah,
or did his own
Seven
actions
wasn't
not make you
shit
like
from the
him?
beginning. He wasn't shit before he was on Chasing Dallas, but
Because
that's a
the
whole
problem
nother
with
story.
Seven, the Seven was up there overproducing himself the entire time. So you literally got fully Seven because he would not let Markel do his job, according to Markel.
And if you follow Seven like that before he was on the show, he's always been an ain't shit ass motherfucker. He's always been that.
All I know that he was cute and he used to dance a lot. I That's all I cared about. Up now, I was watching him and his ways and how
It's
he
a lot of
talked to
cute people
people.
who ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
A
And
do
lot
I
of
talk
Aries
down on
men is
people. I
like
don't like
that.
that.
Yeah, it was
see, so
weird.
I just had to stop. Is he on this season?
No.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
No,
Oh, they fired him. Well, that may be for
Hmm.
the best.
I mean, if Kesey not on there, why do we need seven?
I mean, but him
Well,
they ain't together, is it?
no.
They're
No.
not to.
I
They're
mean, they basically broke up
aw.
as soon as the season ended.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
at
could
least
see
he's
it coming, but that's so
good to look
sad. They
at.
were cute.
I mean, to me, it
Was
kind of
they
gave.
cute?
To
Was
me,
they
it
It
cute?
kind of
wasn't.
gave.
It wasn't.
Tracy, I can't stand
Was they
you.
cute?
I thought so. What?
I can't
I mean,
stand
but the thing
Tracy,
about
bro.
it is, Kesey out here, all he does is thirst trap on his social media. Then he gets mad when people only come at him based on his looks. Bitch, I don't know if you have a
I hate
brain.
girls like that. I hate girls
I
That's
like
don't know
that.
pretty
if you have a
irritating.
brain, bitch. I don't know that you have phonemic awareness or can have subject verb agreement. And based on what I saw of you on the show, I still don't know if you do.
Well, he's a singer, isn't he? He sings now.
I don't like girls like that though. Like I don't.
You can't be out here putting your body out and selling sex and then mad when people
And
want to
then
come
get
buy
mad
sex
when
from you.
somebody comment on it or something. Did you post it
But
to your
it's
story? Somebody respond to your story, and then you got the nerve to be mad and post a
Talk about,
subliminal
oh,
post.
why y'all
Don't do
can't like
that.
me for what's inside. Bitch, you ain't showing us what's inside. Bitch, you got big prints and shit and pets and shit and baby oil and shit all over you.
what in
The
the baby
fuck?
oil?
Not baby oil.
Look,
Shout out to Diddy.
was it the baby
Baby
oil and the
oil.
Astroglide? Because
All
if I
right,
looked
the
in the back,
Astro.
if I looked in the back,
Personally, I
what I
don't
see?
use Astroglide because that's beneath me. But you know, it happens.
Now listen,
It
that's
is
good. It's
very
good for
like
when you're by yourself.
Astroglide. Who uses Astroglide?
Right. So
It,
I'm like, Diddy, you are a fucking billionaire with a three comma club
listen,
member.
listen,
And you over here
listen.
with bottles and bottles of fucking Astroglide. You might as well have KY jelly from Walmart or some
He
shit.
got
Wait a minute.
Amazon back page of Craigslist. Y'all are upset about Astroglide.
Well, that was in
Craigslist.
the two. Well, let's think about it. It was in the
Craigslist.
2000s. Wasn't everybody on Craigslist?
No, we were not on everybody was not on Craigslist,
Yeah,
and everybody was not
selling
on
cat. You
Astroglide.
right.
Back in the
You
early 2000s, we were using wet platinum.
you
Let's be
right.
clear.
You right. Listen. You right. All the
Well, I was a
streetwalkers I know
top,
was
so
on
I wasn't using
Craigslist.
anything.
Wait, you said you were a top. Did you say that, Xavier?
Say what?
That you were a top.
I said I was a child.
Who got a
Oh,
Oh,
top?
oh.
girl,
Yeah, I was like,
Now,
wait, what?
girl, I
now,
had to stop.
we're talking about funny
I
stuff
said,
on
wait, you
television.
said you was a
I'm like,
top, a child.
Oh
Oh,
no!
okay,
Oh no! Oh no! None of that. Not that at all. It never gave that. It doesn't do
girl,
that.
Xavier. The moment you tell me you topping people, I'm looking at the sky to see if the good Lord is coming on to take
Listen,
us
I'm not
back on
into
the
all that
glory.
lesbian antics. I'm not into all that. I'm not into it. No, not
Ow.
at all.
Mm-mm.
can't with y'all.
Harold, why you not up here? D, don't come here talk about we
What up,
still on here.
Harold?
Why you not up here?
Okay, so Angela, I have a question for you. From a producer, from like the camera, from that end of chasing Dallas, right? So take the like, ooh, what we're seeing, but the storyline, the production, all of that piece of it. Give me two people who you would see less of, and two people you would see more of. Oh, nobody. Got it.
Why is Kelly
You
here?
said Angela.
Hmm.
Yeah, you did say Angela. You did.
Hmm.
I
And
still want to
Angela
know
said
why
nothing.
Kelly is
Now, if you
here.
want me to answer that, I answer.
And you see how Angela said nothing, so that means absolutely nobody on this cast. But down, you go.
Okay, well, you said two people I want to see less of, two people I want to see more of, right?
Hmm.
Less of would be that damn Zest box.
Yes.
Um, let's see, Donnie, cause I them hands and stuff. Oh Jesus, they wear me out. Um, who would I want to see more of? Y'all already know who I'm gonna say. Lamont, of
I
course.
knew you was about to say him.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Um,
What's so funny, Don? I would like to see more of him because I want people to ask him more questions. I feel like he's getting an easy ride, and we have a lot of questions for you, Lamone, that you're
yeah.
not giving us answers to. Like, how is this? How is Robert Ray fitting into the situation with you and that chick that you had on this last episode? I'm not gonna talk about what she looked like. I'm just gonna keep it quiet. Um,
Okay, and
mm,
then okay, Lamont, and then dang, really nobody else.
Wow. Okay. Well.
mm.
Cause I'm gonna just go on and say it. Teddy Lee giving me fake vibes.
He always
The
gave us that. That bitch ain't never been shit since he been on here.
Oh,
um. So I only got one for you, and that would be Lamont. Everybody else, like, I don't. Oh,
If you
Glenn,
gonna give me a,
Glenn. I would like to see more from Glenn because he giving me
I'd like to
friend
see
of.
more from Glenn. I actually don't have a problem with Mother because she makes a good villain.
Oh
I
yeah,
like a
and
good
mother too. Yeah, I agree.
she's a good villain. She ain't mad. She ain't scared to say whatever in the confessionals and in front of people's face. And that's a good villain who we can all hate and not like. Good, beautiful.
Mother
Keep her
makes good
on there.
television.
Yeah, that's good television. Mother makes good television. I mean, if you want to keep Chloe, so we have somebody to pick at and talk about and look at one of the less as one of the lesser
Oh my
than,
god.
you
hey,
can do
hey,
that.
hey. Hey. At least she honest and standing her truth. Okay. Now,
Mm.
when you was on the corner doing your thing, nobody said
I
anything to
was never
you.
on the corner. I was never on the corner. I was in the
Okay,
elevator
but
going
Tracy
up to the
talking about them
penthouse.
corners. Let's talk about them cars.
Ooh,
What cars?
Whatever
the
I
she
don't
ones
have
you used
sex
to
stole.
jump
in
in and
cars.
out of. The ones
I'm
you used to
not
jump
that
in and out
flexible,
of.
honey. I don't have sex in cars. I get in them and get out, and we go up to your penthouse apartment. We're not having sex in the car.
Well, she stole a car or
Oh well,
something,
they said that.
Now,
Baby, the
what do we
woman
have
is a
against
fugitive of
cars?
the law. She's a fugitive of the law.
Exactly. That's why
and
she
she
makes
running
great
from the
TV.
law.
Right. She's a
Beautiful.
whole ass
Never even was.
fugitive.
What
Sounds
is this
perfect.
about people wanting to be on reality shows while they're committing
The
crimes? What's
woman violated her probation. They told her ass to
Maybe
come
she didn't
in,
think. Maybe she
and
didn't
she
think
went
nobody was
and
going to
ran.
see
She's
it.
a fugitive of the law. And now you over here on television talk about you running stunts, trying to steal cars and shit. Bitch, you trying to get locked up for good. You
She
ain't got
has to
nowhere to
have
stay.
that
You
Okay,
gonna
so
profile.
leave.
y'all like Chloe being honest, but y'all didn't like We
Oh,
Were
I don't
Born
like
being
Chloe like that.
honest.
They like
Oh,
Chloe like that. I don't like her
Well,
like
that
that.
was
honey,
we were born honest.
I didn't have a problem with homegirl telling what she was doing. Like that's fine. It was
She
how
wasn't
they went
honest
about
about
it.
that fucking wig on episode 1. How about that shit,
Also, what we didn't like was Jatwan trying to like
girl?
force that storyline out with that weird leg tap that
Thank
he
you.
gave her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's what we didn't like.
She
Mm-mm.
wasn't honest when she got mad at Lamone for being 37, calling him old, and she looked 65.
Well, the real crazy part was what didn't she say that about somebody while somebody else was sitting right there? Like, didn't she say Telly can't come because Telly old and Lamont was sitting right there, or the other way
She
around?
claims to be 30. Mama looks 71.
You keep raising that age. I will
Boy,
Girl,
beat the shit out of
88.
you.
right? Because every time I look at her and think about her, she look older.
I hate you so much.
I'm just saying. And they already got that casket sharp funeral. She ready to go on in the casket.
You gotta go.
She got that casket sharp funeral makeup on.
y'all are not nice.
No,
You are
no,
unkind.
because she just got her makeup done and she looked it real cute.
Where it
She
says,
looked
send it
it
to me.
real blazing. Let me go find this damn picture from the last
Yeah, send
episode
it to me
Right.
when
because
when she did her
uh,
makeup. Mm-hmm.
When Jayla did it this last
Uh-huh.
episode,
Sure
I
did.
wasn't paying attention. I had
Jayla
checked
had her
out.
looking
oh, I like
like
Jayla.
Cardi
I
B
want to see
original
more
face.
Jayla. I forgot
I
about
like
Jayla.
Jayla too,
You
but
clearly
Jayla ain't
don't
got
like
time
Jayla because you
for
couldn't
it.
even remember her name.
I
Did you
forgot
remember
about
her
Jayla
name?
ain't got
Jayla.
time for it. When
It's too
Jayla
many
walked
people
out
on
on
this
the road
show,
and
Tracy.
said,
Don't do that.
bitch, I ain't got time.
Okay, Angela. So
Hmm?
from
It's
a production
35 people
standpoint,
over there.
two people who you would want to see
Listen,
more of, two people
Nay,
less of.
Nay, nobody liked We Were Born or Jet Wan. Or what's the chick name who had them fake
Berlin.
people on the phone?
Berlin, that's
These
who I was
fake,
talking about. Y'all
these
going up for
fake
Chloe, but
sugar
y'all won't go up
daddies
for
that she
Berlin.
had on the
Oh, wait
phone
a
and
minute.
shit.
We didn't go
Listen,
for Berlin because Jatwan ruined it.
Yeah,
I couldn't go
Berlin,
up for
but no,
Berlin.
Berlin had them fake ass sugar daddy. Oh, let me call my sugar daddy. Ain't nobody on that fucking
Chloe
phone.
did the same thing on the call.
Did
No, she didn't. She was getting
No,
ready to sell some cat. I
she
ain't mad
told
at her.
yeah, she told that person what her
What?
prices were.
They
Mhm.
both was
She
selling
just
cat,
gave
wasn't it?
prices. Exactly. I'm not. Listen,
Well, one of them
we
was
do
actually
not
getting
shame
paid for
sex
it.
work. See, we don't shame sex work
Two
over
hundred and
here.
fifty dollars.
We enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
We
I mean,
listen.
I didn't say I
It's
had a
more than Jet Wan
Well,
was
no.
getting.
Okay. So, Berlinda. she wasn't selling it. She just giving it up, is what y'all saying.
No,
I mean,
she
she
was
was
selling
selling
it
it.
because she wanted money on it. She said claims that this fake fictitious man was paying all her bills. Remember that?
See, Jet
Yeah,
Wan
she
was
did
the
say
one
that.
selling it, but didn't want to tell nobody.
What?
Dior
That's
on
what
another
that
show. I don't
was.
think he got time to
I was
film.
Jet Wan and Oliver fucking because the way they used to be fighting, you would think these hoes was fucking or some shit.
Well,
Well,
I don't think so.
I mean, I was using a double sided dildo or something because I don't
Well,
know who would be
now that one,
who's zooming who. I hate Rita sang the song "Who's Zooming Who."
it's
That's what
definitely
hate
it's
Rita
definitely
sang.
given that one of them is mad because a nigga fuck it give a nigga smashed one of them, walked out the house and went to go smash
Hmm.
the other one and told them
Hate
about it.
Rita sang the song "Who's Zooming Who." That's what hate Rita sang.
I
Who
love
was zooming
Dior,
Aretha? Because I just,
and Dior's on another show.
I love Dior's hair
What
color.
show is
I
Dior
love that
on?
red.
It's a new show coming out on the Crew Plus. What is it called? I
Now,
don't
who?
remember.
Wait, who's over
Wuda's
the Crew Plus?
channel.
Is that the one with the dark
That's
skin? What's the man name?
that's no, that's Wuda's channel. You know, Wuda Lee
Wuda
Oh,
Wale.
Wuda
Woodley got a
Lee's.
channel now.
Uh huh.
I mean, he ain't did nothing since the first season of Chasing
He's
Dallas.
had
I
two.
mean, I forgot he was alive.
He
He
done
got
had two shows since
two
then.
seasons of the crew
He
come out.
did.
Yeah.
I mean, if a tree falls in the forest and nobody was there to hear it, did it
Okay,
happen?
that show, the new show that Dior is on is called The Gang.
The Gang. Now,
Hmm.
what platform or channel? Can somebody put the channel in the chat or
It's
something?
called Crew.
Yeah, one of the mods can do it.
Can one of the
Crew
mods put
Plus.
the link to the channel in the chat? I didn't know they
Yeah.
had a channel.
Let me go
Yeah.
find it.
Wuda actually not. It's actually not bad. Wuda did pretty good with his
Oh,
show.
so they already got episodes?
They got see. They got he got
Uh-huh.
two full
They got a
seasons.
reunion and everything.
Oh,
They
they got a
had
whole
He
season?
got two
and
full
Mark.
seasons of a show.
Oh,
I mean, you can
well,
tell.
Hmm.
You can
well,
tell.
then there's that.
Markel
I
helped him
know.
out.
Two
Maybe nobody.
seasons of the Crew Dallas. Then he got the Crew Oklahoma, and then now he got this
Hmm.
new show coming out.
Oh, it's two
The Gang.
separate shows: the Crew Dallas and the Crew Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, girl, I ain't even know.
Oklahoma.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I gotta go to Oklahoma this weekend.
Xavier, don't do that.
Child, I gotta go to Tulsa this weekend, child,
Oh,
girl.
he
I'm
going to Tulsa.
now I have to
He's
watch because
here.
what the hell is in Oklahoma?
Not
Yeah.
Nothing.
what the hell is it? Oh my god.
Nothing. I'm gonna be in Tulsa wanting to kill myself, okay? What to fight the air. Girl, girl.
Oh, he has two seasons of Dallas, but I'm not seeing Oklahoma.
Now look at this whore. Look at this whore. Look at this whore. Wow.
I'm
Mm-mm.
gonna take
Mm-mm.
your word for it.
I don't want to know.
I'm gonna take your word for it
I don't want to know what Jet Wan got going on.
because that's one of the ones that I couldn't.
Me
I
too,
don't,
House of D.
Jet Wan don't do it for me. He don't have enough melanin.
I agree. I want a gay dating show.
Mm.
Like,
And not the pop the
an,
balloon.
no, I'm sick of that.
I'm sick
Pop
of
the
that.
balloon is a humiliation ritual that is. It gives.
Why would
All
you
right.
even agree to go on that show?
I
Is
gotta
my
head out,
question.
y'all. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
By Angela, it gives.
Bye.
Bye.
And I'll be honest, it gives slave block. It honestly does. It gives slaves lining up on the block, getting spun around and chosen. It's a disgrace. And the fact that they went and got it and then colonized it on Netflix.
Mm. I never watched the Netflix one.
Me
We
either,
used to,
especially when that, what was it, the first or second episode they had the white guy just disrespecting the black woman. Uh,
no, I didn't like that at all. They didn't even have the original host on there, so that was a no for me.
Well, she said
Um,
she's an executive producer now. She said she's going behind the camera.
No,
She's on
Harold.
her. Why do you even want that? Why Ready to Love isn't even a good show anymore? Why would you even want a?
I never watched it.
It's a bad show. The best season was the one with the resort, and now
Listen,
after
y'all done
that,
made me. I'm supposed to be up here talking about shit that happened this week that I ain't want to talk about.
wait, what happened?
And
Oh,
I
did
ain't.
you hear about Zion?
What's Zion? Oh, Williamson. We're
Zion
gonna talk about
Williams.
that tomorrow. That's tomorrow, Silly Saturday. That's already in the dossier for tomorrow.
Listen, cause I read that thing and I'm like,
I
Mariah,
didn't want to talk
if
about.
you don't stop,
I don't want to talk about Just Hilarious. I think she's secretly a man. I'm just gonna put that out there. If she
I
could
believe she
disrespect
secretly like
people, then we
Cooch.
could disrespect
Wait,
her. Fuck
wait
her and
a
fuck her life.
minute. Wait a
What?
minute. How did she go from secretly a man to secretly liking? You know, I believe the second one. I do. I definitely believe the. You know, she's very
Just
upset
hilarious like a
that
little Cooch. I
it's
don't
not
care.
okay. Yeah, that she isn't comfortable enough to stand in her truth.
I guarantee you, if she didn't live by our patriarchal or stereotypes, she would be a stud. I think that bitch secretly want to be a trans man because all her energy tells me I really want to be a man. Nothing about her speaks to, oh, I want to be a woman. Everything about
She has
her
very
Oh,
masculine
ideology.
energy.
listen, she
I
gives
don't.
Rob
I
Dixon.
don't
Yeah,
She
agree.
yeah,
does.
she
See,
want to
I
be a
don't agree
stud.
with that. I don't agree with mask. I don't believe energy
She
has
want to be a stud.
gender. And I don't think she wants to be a stud. I think she's just a very stupid woman.
No, no, I think
No,
she
I
want
think
to
it's a
put her
little more
strap
than that.
on and do her
Listen,
thing.
I
And
do
look,
Just
look,
too.
listen.
Listen, Just Hilarious is not old enough of a person to have her sentiments and ideology. Okay,
But she said, but you know the story, right?
I know the story. She's angry because the dude thought she had a dick between her legs.
No, not
She
that
could not.
story. The other story about her ex.
What about her ex?
He left her for one of us.
Once again, she's mad that she doesn't have a dick between her legs to accommodate the men. I think she want to be a whole ass stud. Jess Hilarious is too young to be having ideologies like she's 75.
But if
Like she's out
somebody,
here like she's 75 years old, a baby boomer, and has no clue or understanding
how
of the
old
way
is
of the
Jess?
world.
Because she's in her 40s. Like, let's not be clear.
Let me
She's
see
in
how
her,
old she is.
she's like
Just in
40
her
some.
40s?
Yeah.
She's 33.
No,
I
she's
And
don't
she
not.
was
think
born in
so. I was like,
1992.
I don't think
She,
she in her 40s.
It
she's
says
not in
she
no
She's
was
40
damn
in the
born
thirty-three.
face.
February
She's
13th,
40.
1992. So what I'm saying is you have
92, more
no
like
reason,
82.
listen, ma'am, you have no reason to be the way you are. You grew up during a time when there was a lot going on, ma'am. You were 10 in the year of our Lord 2002.
She's
So you trying to
jealous.
act like you're so understanding of the fact that we have trans people. Girl, you are being
She's
willfully racist. I mean, not racist, but bigoted and discriminatory. You're a horrible ass person. I think you secretly want to be a stud.
she's jealous that somebody took her man. She's jealous that one of our sisters took her man.
Oh.
And a lot of women have that fear.
I think she had a man that she used to peg, and the
Mm-mm.
man said, I want the real thing, and left her ass for the real thing, and she's mad because she don't got the real thing. I'm just saying, I'm just
Now I
saying.
can see, and I can definitely see that. I can see that. But
That's what
she,
I think happened, Xavier. That bitch was pegging her boyfriend. He left her to go get the
Some
real
real
thing.
dangling.
Right, something with the vein running through the middle where you could feel the blood pulsating through it.
well, they have some those at the certain shops. They have those now at certain
No,
shops.
they have the
But
ones with the vein, but you don't feel that blood running through it. Okay, it's a difference.
I don't know. I feel bad for Jess because I know she doesn't.
I
Because
don't feel
you're
bad for her at all.
I do
I don't
because
feel
Why would you
bad for
feel
that
bad
heifer.
for somebody who's willfully ignorant?
but when you know somebody is dumb, don't you? It's
No,
like
No,
Nope.
no,
no,
no.
no.
She's being willfully dumb.
I don't know. I don't like her, but I do feel like Jess had a moment where she could be somebody and go somewhere, and she's settling for this just to be an angry transphobic mess. And I feel sad for her. It's a waste of
Why do you feel
talent.
sad for her? Why?
It's a waste of talent. Don't you see when people are
No.
just
What talent?
I was gonna say, what talent does she have? Because she not
What talent?
funny.
I'm waiting.
I'm screaming.
She's never been
Next.
funny to me. Ever.
her?
Ever.
I thought Jess made me laugh a couple of times when she was
Never.
reviewing Love and Hip Hop.
I ain't never
Never.
chuckled.
Never. Ever.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, Chef Donda, I feel like you're gonna know more about this than me, because I didn't watch the video. What did Monique's son say? Because once they said that he was backpedaling the pussy popping and apologizing to that whore, I didn't want to watch it. I said no, I'm not. I'm not gonna
He,
even give it my time or energy.
I didn't watch the full video either because I was kind of irritated. I watched like the first minute and a half,
Because
and
I
he
know
was
Monique ain't
he
shit, so I want to. I ain't want to hear it.
he was just basically saying that oh, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did this to my family. I shouldn't have never done that. I was in a hard place at the time, and I shouldn't have never done that to my family. That's basically what he was saying, child.
I mean, I don't care. I'm happy for Monique. Have
I'm not.
I? Why not? Listen, Monique.
I
As
am because
long
I
as
really hope
Monique,
they fixed it.
yeah, because Monique, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Cause look, we just saw Brian McKnight's son pass away today, and that this is not my channel, but that dog
You can say whatever you want to say.
didn't
We
take care of
doing
his
all over
son,
here. That
and
motherfucking bitch who ain't shit, Brian McKnight, you raggedy bitch. I mean, it did make it to the dossier tomorrow.
but
That is so
yeah,
sad.
I just feel like that's kind of
I
um.
believe Monique ran him a couple coins and said, "I need you to go out and do this. Here's a few
What
coins."
coin? What? What
She's not on
coin?
tour. She's been out on tour for a while now.
Really?
She just had a
Mhm.
show last night.
She's been out
I
on
ain't
tour
heard
for
nothing
almost
about
a
it.
year now. She's been on tour for almost a year now, so she might have a few coins.
With Cat
She ran
Williams.
him a few coins. Said, "I need you to put this out." Nobody was checking for her. Nobody gave a damn about what she had going on.
The
Do
last
y'all
time I cared
realize
about
something though?
Monique,
Cat Williams ain't on social media like that, and they really been selling them shows. Him and Monique been selling them shows, and they ain't promoting it like that.
I wonder if it's because of the contracts they have.
But they eating.
Maybe or maybe they're filming them for like
No,
packaging.
people be
Oh, they
there.
could be,
People be there.
but yeah, they be packed out.
Hmm.
What? Okay. Well, congratulations to them. I only hear about them every time they're talking about somebody who's doing better than them. But I'm glad they are doing good. I like Monique. She was always funny.
Can I tell y'all? I recently met the boots on the ground man in person this past weekend when I was back home in Miami, and I was going to do horrible things to his body.
What boots
Mhm.
on the ground?
The boots on the
I
ground
got
man.
my boots on the ground.
The boots on the ground man.
What I'm fans at
Where the fans at, man?
the dude that sang
Oh,
the song.
I was gonna do horrible things to his body, but he had a bunch of security around him. But I didn't care. I would have took that L and let them beat me down, long as I got what I wanted.
oh my God.
Who are you to judge me? Look at Paul. Paul. Don't do that, Paul. Don't do that when you late to my class every day because you be laid up under trade. And another thing, Harold, why haven't you clicked the link yet, Harold?
Oh,
Where the fuck you
Oh,
at, Harold?
he's not bad looking either.
Oh, the boots on the ground man is cute.
oh yeah, no,
He's
he not
real
bad looking
cute
at
in
all.
person.
He loves him a hat. I can see he
Karen D
loves
said,
a
I saw
hat.
them at USB Arena here in NYC. The show was just okay. Tommy Davidson was the funniest. Tommy Davidson has always been funny to me. I like Tommy Davidson.
Yeah, I like Tommy Davidson too.
I'm just saying. You rested your mouth. You know what? You going to the foot wash tonight? That's why you rested your mouth.
I
Y'all and this foot wash.
Harold said he rested his mouth for the evening because he got things to do tonight.
got
At,
something to say. Okay, El Teddy, you probably ain't talked about this,
Mhm.
but you heard about that Miss Shirley little girl? That little girl they call Miss Shirley.
Jail, jail,
Mm-mm.
jail. Lock them all up.
Well, her
I
mama was
no,
going
I
off because
heard
somebody had
something
called
about
CPS on her. She
I heard
started off.
something about there was a girl that was doing the boots on the ground video, but I never saw the
Yep,
video.
that's
Well, that
her.
was her, but the blogs posted a video today from her meet and greets with all these men picking that little girl up and like, so my mind has changed. Do I think that CPS should have been called? No, but that little girl is doing too much, and and
How old is
and
The
the little
mama
girl?
is doing
I
too
don't
much,
know
and
if
the
I would
mama
be
needs to go to
comfortable.
jail.
I don't know if I would be comfortable with my daughter, 4-year-old daughter,
Xavier, you got the video? You got the
allowing
Oh, I don't know. I have to go look. I have to go look at my TikTok.
strangers to hug her. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
It's too
Cause I'll play the
much.
video. I never watched the video, so I don't have a context. I heard people talking about some little girl doing the boots on the ground, and
See, it's just not one video. It's several videos of grown men
but why?
hugging her.
Well, listen. I don't know nothing about grown men hugging her. But what is the problem with her doing the boots on the ground
It's
dance?
no problem
It's
with the
not the
boots on the
dance.
ground.
It's her getting fans from. It's the fact that her most of her performances and audiences are in adult spaces. Most of the people she's picking up, who are picking her up, are adults, primarily men, and it's just weird. It's giving trafficking. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna go that far because I know people gonna say it's inappropriate, and it might be. I haven't seen it yet, but let's be clear: for white people and black people, little kids have been performing for adult audiences going back since the annals of time. I
But
can go
that's
back.
not the problem though. The performance part is not the problem. The problem is
The
doing these meets and
fans.
greets and the little girl running to these men that she don't know and they picking her all up and stuff like that. I just think it's too much. And I guess maybe because I don't I don't I don't rock like that when it comes to the kids. Like,
Now,
no.
Spicy Original said she was dancing to Johnny Gill. What Johnny Gill song?
That red dress song.
Oh,
What she even know about that?
my. Ow! That song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a little too grown for you to be dancing to.
It's too grown. People just allow kids to do anything nowadays. I don't
But
Oh,
I've
here you
understand.
go, right
always
here.
said,
Let me
I've
see.
always said, a lot of times in the 21st century, kids are not allowed to be kids. You know what I'm saying? They grow up too
I just sent
fast.
it to you, L Teddy,
Okay. You sent it to
on
me where?
Instagram.
Okay. I feel like kids, I remember being able to just be a kid. And I think, oh boy, here we go. Hold on. Oh boy. Well, let me share the. Ow! Girl.
It's
Okay.
just a little too much.
It's
Mm.
sick.
I won't even be in the same room with a kid like that. So
Now let me see
I
if
don't
I
even
can't
find
make
kids
this big.
entertaining.
Let me
I don't
make this
understand.
big. All right. Here's the video. I've never seen this before, y'all. So this will be my first reaction. It says doing too much, mother of four, old Miss Shirley. Wait, that's her name? Oh,
yeah,
Yes,
that's
you're
what
4-year
they call a
right.
old
little girl, Miss Shirley.
Miss
I ain't calling her
Shirley
no little shirt, Miss
has
Shirley.
social users concerned after offering meet and greets with her daughter. Okay.
It's a no for me.
Okay. eh, If I'm just basing it on those first two, the first one might have hugged her a little too long. The second one wasn't that bad to me, but I'm only seeing the little clips.
When you consider the fact that these are strangers, does it change your mind?
Okay,
I
let me
don't,
be
and I'm
honest.
not going to say it automatically changes my mind because, like I said in the beginning, we've had little children that have been pop stars or entertainers going back in the annals of time.
And
I
they have
can
been
tell you,
molested, abused, and trafficked in all sorts of things.
I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't want to push that on people. I can think of people like the Shirley Temples of the world, the Michael Jacksons of the world. Now, do they grow up to be horrible adults? Absolutely. Did things happen to them while they were children that were inappropriate? I don't know. I can't say that it did or did not. I just don't know. But uh, like I said, I can't tell people how to raise their kids. It ain't my child. Um, Ronald says, "How do we know that they're strangers?" I don't know nothing.
They don't
I mean, if
know
they're
her.
saying they're meets and greets, you don't know them people you running up to. It's a meet and greet in a whole nother city from where you are. Listen, I don't have an issue with the little girl doing the dances. I don't got an issue with none of that. And if y'all decide to book her at
Now
a
they said the
place
first
and
man
she
that hugged
dancing,
her
ain't
was the
nobody got an
boots on the
issue with that.
ground
All
man.
that extra stuff though with men, I don't think it needs to happen. We're in 2025. People do sneaky and crazy stuff every single day and will do it right in your face. I don't know. I ain't comfortable with that. The dancing, it's cute. It's whatever. Now saying she got her OnlyFans, that lady ain't got no OnlyFans.
Yeah, that was a lie.
That
When
was
they
a
said who got an OnlyFans?
they were saying
Nobody
she
has
had
an
an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
The little girl?
They
Yeah,
lied and
but
said that. That was a
it was a
lie.
Facebook fan page.
Oh. I mean, let's be clear. OnlyFans was not started for porn. Oh, let's be clear.
Right.
And I know people who have OnlyFans that don't do porn.
I
So
know
that's
of
not
many
the
who
only
don't do it
reason
either, and they
for
should be, because
OnlyFans.
why else are we following you? But okay.
I know people. One of my friends, he's a big time YouTuber. He has an OnlyFans. He had an OnlyFans from when OnlyFans started and does not do porn on there. And he has 5 million subscribers.
Mm.
Come
Mm-hmm.
on, 5 million.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing in a cute queen. Yeah.
Good friend of
You know
mine.
what messed it up was when was COVID. After COVID, then it just became synonymous with,
With porn.
yeah, because everybody was trying to make their little buck.
So let me ask this: if you had a child, and I know Chef Don, you're raising a child right now. If you had a child and that child has the opportunity to get into entertainment and make a lot of money, would you allow them?
Yeah, we'll be right
Depends.
there. Right there. Ain't going nowhere.
It depends, especially on what they want to do. Because children are fickle. They don't know what they want. They can want to do this one day and then not want to do it tomorrow. If
Yeah.
you show me some dedication, some initiative, maybe. But
To again, it's nothing wrong with the little girl doing the dances. It's nothing wrong with the little girl being booked at places to do the dances. I saw nothing wrong with that. But the picking up and the all of that extra stuff, I think that could be left out.
Hey,
I
sweet pea.
really do.
yeah, there's no need for her to have
Now,
meet and greets.
Monique or Monarchy, I don't know if it's Monique or Monarchy. Um, it said that those are the singers, or maybe her. They said that the guy with the white shirt with the boots on the ground, man, he looked a little thick to be. When I saw the boots on the ground man this past weekend, he was a little slimmer than that. But they say I don't know. But
They're
uh,
still
uh, um,
strangers. Just because they're famous doesn't make them not strangers.
like I said, I'm sure the parents are involved. I'm sure they have a watchful eye. I just in my mind and in my estimation, I can't believe that the parents are not right there with a watchful eye, making sure that it's not way out of control. But I listen, I don't know. I don't know. Not
I
listen,
don't play
I've
them
been
kind of
told
games with my
by a lot of
nieces and
kids.
stuff. You ain't running up to nobody and hugging them, and so people can raise their kids however they want to. But if I see it, it's not happening in my presence. You know what I mean? Like again, ain't nobody policing nobody kids, and I do think the CPS stuff was way too much. It was way too much, and the nigga that called CPS looked like Miss Shirley beat his ass. So
What?
Listen,
He
I
said
don't know,
that
Chef
and just
Don
got
Don,
off.
if the nigga that was making it made, made your shit said, nah, motherfucker, you can't be saying shit about me, motherfucker. That happens to me all the time. Don't feel bad, Chef Don Don. Let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question off topic. And Chef Don Don goes away again. You the best with that man, Chef Don Don. Okay, so people are going to disagree with my opinion on this. I'm just gonna put it out there. People are going to
okay.
disagree with me. I don't think T.S. Madison was right for coming after Kaya.
Oh yeah, I would disagree with you on that one.
Oh, I
And I'm
heavily
going to say
disagree with
that
you.
because if you're here and she's here and nothing about what her being somewhere affected what you were doing when you were up here, and you just look for a reason to drag her.
But she didn't drag her.
Oh, she drug her.
No, she did
But that
drag
was
the shit
after
out
Yeah,
of
the
her
she drug
fact.
her.
Xavier. Like
That
She
was,
she did
drug her.
but
drag
that
her.
was after the fact. She didn't say nothing before when it first came out that Kai was booked. Because we talked about when Kai was booked, and I said, why the hell they bringing her there?
So, what was the reason for her dragging her?
She dragged her because Kai got on stage and said that TS tried to stop her from coming there, and that wasn't true.
Oh, how do you know that?
Okay, but I can only go by
How do you
TS
know that?
saying. Well,
I
How
TS
mean,
do
said
but
she
you
we
did
can
it.
know
only go
that?
off by T.S. Madison, and T.S.
Right.
Madison.
And
I
what I'm
mean,
saying is, if we pull ourselves out of it, if we say, listen, I'm neutral, I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? And how do we know that a call was not placed to, because that happens in Hollywood and in the celebrity world all the time. You book and somebody, one of your ops or one of the people you don't like is booked. By the time they say, listen, I'm not coming up there if you got so and so up there. That shit
But
happens all the time.
but the thing is, I feel like if Maddie did do it, she would have just come on and said, "Yes, I did.
yeah, I
Yes, I
do
Not
did."
all
Because
too.
the
I don't.
I
time.
feel that. I feel that
I
way too.
feel no. I think we give people way too much credit. Now, like I said, I don't know, but what I'm saying to you, Xavier, is you're making assumptions. There are a
I'm.
lot of things that happen backstage between management and production crews that you just never hear about. And we take for granted that it doesn't happen, and it is happening. You just never hear about it. And what happened in this case, it could have been a situation where it could have been a messy production person that leaked it out to Kaya's people, say, "Hey, we trying to get you on here, but you know, so and so fighting it." And and Kaya don't give a damn about letting that come out. She's not professional like that. Most people who are professional, long as I got my book, I don't give a shit if you ain't want me or not. I'm here now. Get over it, bitch. But Kaya let it out because that bitch ain't professional in her own right. So what I'm saying is, I feel like if you're not, if Kai, even if T.S. Madison was mad that Kaya said that, I think that you're here, and once you get to a certain level, there are certain things you just can't do anymore.
What?
Like T.S. Madison, you are at the levels now where you can't just click the live, click the button, and dog walk people for 10 minutes. That shit just does not fly. That hurts your brand much more than it hurts Kaya's brand. Yeah,
But
we
I
gonna get
think
a good
everybody know
laugh.
who T.S. Madison is, and she gonna respond.
But here's the no, we know who T.S. Madison is, but T.S. Madison has to understand who 2025 T.S. Madison is. 2025 T.S. Madison is not 2015 T.S. Madison or 2005 T.S. Madison. And
In
I think
2005,
that's
PTS Madison was doing porn. So
well, that's a whole different
Uh,
exactly. And she's not doing that anymore. And so at the same rate, I think that saying I disagree, tacos and tequila, where you say somebody ain't never going to change. Yeah, you have to change. She's not doing porn anymore. So you can't make the say, oh, T.S. Madison ain't never gonna change. She ain't walking the whole stroll no more. She ain't
well,
doing
no,
porn
there's
no more.
Kaya.
You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I think T.S. Madison is exponentially way above where Kaya could ever dream or think of being. And because y'all are not even in the same tax bracket, ain't in the same social circles, why would it gets a good couple days, maybe a week of sound bites of people like, oh, you drug her. But what was the cost? Because let's be clear, there is going to be a cost.
What cost? Who gonna pay it?
No. Xavier, you have to think about the long-term cost.
so
Somebody's
you
going to
said
be
she's gonna
like,
lose jobs? What you saying?
what I'm saying, yes,
From
absolutely.
who?
And what I'm going to say is there's places that TS Madison can go, absolutely. But somebody, and I'm telling you how these people work. I'm telling you how they work. People gonna look like, oh yeah, let's get her, and then you do stuff that be like, yeah, that's not kind of what we want to do. Girl, it's like, girl, why at the level that TS Madison is at, you shouldn't debase yourself to be like, oh, I'm finna click the link and drag somebody for 10 minutes. Like, we out, no, no,
But isn't that what
no,
she's
But
no.
I, and
famous
I
for?
also think that call from Kaya triggered her too. Kaya called her,
Yeah, it wasn't like she was
so I
just on
think that
stage.
that phone call was a big trigger.
Here's
Kaya
the
should have
deal.
never called her. You should have just left
Here's
it
the
alone.
thing.
You should
Listen,
have left it alone, cause I probably would address you too. You call me. What was T? Not you
no,
calling me, girl.
TS Madison has lost back. Let's just be honest. We're not gonna crazy homebody girl. There has been opportunities that have not come, or have been shortened. I'll say like that.
Because of
Um,
her talking too much about people.
this it's the whole. I'm telling you how Hollywood works. It's the whole aura or the whole perception. You that doing something like that is not something that that you say, okay, these are what the top tier
But wait,
entertainers and people are going to
But
do.
but
but
she
Even
do it
but
all
even
the
the ones
time
that,
with
and
Craig
let me say this.
that's what I'm
on the
saying.
show.
That's her bread and
This
butter.
is what she does.
Listen, what got you there is not always what's going to keep you there. Let's be clear. Let's be
So
brutally clear. What got you there is not always what's going to keep you there. Certain things that you did to get you there, some of those things you have to let go. And as you begin to, rise in terms of your status, certain things you'd be like, girl, that shit is beneath me. I don't have to drag that woman. Everybody know that I'm here and she's there. I don't even got to go there with her. She's trying to go where I am. You having a 10-minute, 15-minute dragging of this woman, you don't have to prove to us that you could drag. We've watched you drag people in the past. We we've watched you drag her before. It's
okay,
not
well
even work. It's not
well
working.
I'm gonna
And what I'm saying is, you stand to lose more than you gain because by dragging her, did you gain a couple more followers on YouTube? Maybe I don't know.
I see what
well
you're saying. I just would I would see it differently if this was not who T.S. Madison was. Like, this is who she is. Every day her and Craig go live for 5 hours. They are literally roasting and toasting people and saying crazy stuff.
No, no,
So
no.
I
And
get what you're
that's the
saying
part that
though.
people like. The roasting and toasting people, that, but what TS Madison went old TS Madison. TS Madison went back to the Miami in her.
but I
And I
Agreed.
think
know being from Miami, I know Miami people.
Agreed. Because she talked
When
about that lady grandkid. So
when
agreed.
you us Miami people, when we go gutter and remember we're from Miami, baby, we will click the button and dog walk you. It's nothing to be said. Baby, it's nothing but carnage. And my thing about it is it feels good. It releases some stress and pressure. But as you move up and elevate, there are other ways to hurt and affect that person better. If you truly are here and she's there, there are other ways to affect her even worse than you just getting on and dragging her. There's better ways to do this. There's better ways to be about the business of dog walking her without having to do that. Because let's be clear, what people want, and it's gonna come out harsh. T.S. Madison wants to continue to rise, and that means you want to start to get into the white people money. I'm just gonna put it out there.
oh I'm so glad you said that because
I'm just gonna put that out there. And you know how these people that control the entertainment business is. They want a palatable black person. They want a palatable black person, even if you were a cis het black person. But you being a black trans woman, I'm not saying right or wrong, but we have to look at it is for what it is.
but
That's the
here's my
point that I'm making.
but and I'm glad you made that point because I was going to contrast this situation with another situation that's going on, not directly, but I think I might post it in the members only. But have you heard about what Patty LaPone said about Audra McDonald and Keisha Lewis?
Absolutely. And Patty LaPone is wrong as all get out.
All get
We
outdoors. I do agree with
all
And
that.
get
and that's my.
Audra McDonald did an interview and said, "Baby, I ain't spoke to that woman in 11 years. I don't even know where the fuck she's coming from."
But
And
but
Audra
but
McDonald, if we want to be clear, now Patty LaPone is legendary in Broadway. If you ask me, Audra McDonald is a much better Broadway actress than Patty
what
LaPone
we
could
all.
dream of doing. Being.
But
However, it's the white and black issue. We know what that is. We know what this is about.
but I don't think we should acquiesce to it. I don't think we should acquiesce to this. That this is simply how it is. This is how it is, and we just gonna go
But
along with it.
Xavier, here's the deal. Here's the thing. You have to know how to walk the line. There's a certain line you have to walk. You have to take moments when you can. And when you get to a certain level and status as a black person, when you become one of the only ones there, the way that you have to walk is different from the way everybody else has to walk. Why? Because you're the one that's continuing to wedge the door and keep the door open for those people coming behind you. And that's the point that I'm making with T.S. Madison. There ain't a lot of black women, black trans women that are being given opportunities. So even though you may want to do something, you can't only just think about what I want to do. You have to think about, I got to think about it's other girls that's coming behind me, and I don't want to limit their chances because of something that I did.
But see, I think that's too much
And
pressure to put on one
unfortunately,
person.
that's the it happens. Unfortunately, Xavier, think about the first black person to do everything. Everything was on their shoulders. They had to, and it's not fair, but they had to wear that and had to walk the line and had to say, I want to say something, I want to do something, but I can't. I got to sit back and I got to keep my mouth closed and I got to take it because it's not just about me. It's about everybody even coming after me. And I think that's what gets lost in our generation. A lot of us aren't built like some of our forefathers and ancestors who understood, yep, I want to go in, but I can't because it's not just me. It's about a whole group of people that I have to allow to not given an opportunity because I decided to get one off.
But
I
it.
agree. Now this
But
ain't got nothing to do. Well, it got something to do with it, but I want to say this. I want to say this to all of my LGBTQ plus people. Um, listen, I wish y'all would stop inviting these people who do not like us to our events. That's
Thank
why
That's
I
you.
here's
don't
the point.
attend.
That's the whole point.
This is literally why
And
I do not attend, because these people spew out hate every chance they get, and y'all be the first one to call them and book them on the phone.
And
It
and
is
don't be
and
annoying
and
to
T.S.
let's
me.
be
Madison
clear.
should have dog walked the promoters.
She did
That's
do
who
that.
should
She
She
did.
did.
His
Now
name is
dog
Daryl
Madison did
Wilson.
drag the
Daryl
promoter
she
or
Wilson.
whoever
dragged
that
the
was,
promoters, but not at the same level to me that she drug Kaya.
Takaya.
She
But
did not.
listen to me. And let's be clear. It's always the men. Men are the weakest links. It's like in
Yeah, it.
everything. It's crazy.
You the people you need to be mad at is the people that booked her.
The
And
men that
what's
booked her.
the guy name that was on the video with Matt? I can't Bruce something. I can't think of his name.
Who?
If you look at the video with Kaya, the light skinned dude,
Yeah, Bruce.
Bruce,
I
whatever
can't
his
think
name is,
of his name.
because he was over there. You should have dog walked him. Oh, I can't think of his name. Bruce something. It's Bruce. He
Is
does
that the one with the
photography.
red hair?
He was he was light skinned.
But he didn't have red hair? Oh, I don't know.
He was the
'Cause I
light.
know
He
there was
kept
some dude that
talking
took a picture with her
in
and
the
he had.
Kaya video. He kept talking. He was the light skinned one. Kept saying, "Yeah, yeah." Oh, it's Bruce. And that's actually his Instagram name. His Instagram name is it's Bruce something. I can't think of that man's name. But you know who I'm talking about, Chef Don Don. Chef Don Don still on mute. You still on mute, Chef Don Don. Chef Don Don know who I'm talking about. That's who you should have been dog walking. Kaya's only there because people invited her. And if you
eh,
felt that strongly, what you should have did was said, if she's coming, I'm not coming.
Now that now that's what I think she should have done that power play honestly. But
That's the move you make. If you're that girl like that, and you are compared to Kai, you should have said, "Baby, it's her or me. Let me know which one y'all want."
but I have this problem with with us across the board, like especially because we know what's coming up. They always hire straight performers when we have our own performers. How does mm, what is the little light bright's name? The little light bright that everybody
Uh, uh,
loves.
uh, uh, I know who you talk about the one who they had, the one who they say is an ally. I see his face.
Chopper something.
NLE Chopper.
Yeah. How does he get to
NLE
perform
Chopper.
before Lil Nas X perform? How does he get a performance before Destin Conrad? How does he get a performance beyond any of our
Nah,
queer
I'm not mad
artists?
about NLE Chopper though. Ain't mad about him, really.
But how does he get a platform before any of ours do?
I don't have a problem with you platforming uh heterosexual or cishet mainstream
And
artists,
how much is he an
but I
ally?
do
Cause he
think
be
you
up there
should
with all them
also
Kai Sinats and them who can't stand us. So how much of an ally is he?
I do think that you should platform our people as well. I do think you should.
First
I'm in
and
agreement.
foremost, us first and foremost, we should get prize seating.
I think that I think there's a fine line when you look at promotions, marketing, the people who do those types of things, they're going to want to put if they know they can get certain people on the bill, they're going to do that so that they could sell. It's capitalism. They're going to try to sell tickets, and so if they know they can
But
get
it's not sustainable.
Now here's the other part, Xavier. You know how these girls are. These girls will go up for an NLE Chopper, knowing and believing that he's cis het much more than they will for Lil Nas X, because a lot of our community, they like to go after cis het.
And that is the strangest, most scariest thing.
It's
It boggles
always
me.
been it's that's always been a
But it's
part of the
just as
community.
comparable as when black people want to platform white people at black events. It's dangerous.
It
And the
is.
fact that we at 2025 that we don't realize it's, and also it's not sustainable because they'll be there one year, but then they done got a whole new fan base. They done took your money, flipped it 10 times over, and they've gone to the next.
You're right. But
I,
at the same token, um, when you have straight community that platforms are gay artists as well.
Like, but not to the same extent.
So what I'm saying
I
is,
just don't like the mugs that hate us, that
right, if
literally
somebody
spew
is
hate,
blatantly
and then they get booked
homophobic,
first, and it's like, what's going on over here?
Like when they was booking Kim Burrell for, like, girl, if you don't get the fuck,
but you know what's so funny? The Kimberells of the world, the gays love her. The church gays love the Kimberells of the world.
at least
These are
get
the
Donnie McClurkin. At
self-loathing
least book
ones.
him before you book her. And I don't even like him that much. And he's not that great of a singer anyway. But that's
Who?
not Donnie McClurkin.
What Kim say
Oh,
about us? Dang it, I done forgot.
Kim just said some of the most
Let
horrible
God be
things
too
about
quickly. Oh my!
Big
She
Back
and her,
Burrell.
and they go up for her and they keep on asking us to. Uh, oh, and they don't even be asking like talented people.
Don't be
They be
calling my
at.
platform ghetto. You got a ghetto apple. If you didn't have a ghetto apple, you wouldn't have these
This
problems.
is
I'm on
ghetto, so you can
Apple.
hear me.
I'm on Apple, and I'm doing fine now, Teddy.
Well, that's that means that it's not his apple. That's something wrong with his computer.
Well, I'm on my phone, so I don't know. I don't know about the computer thing.
Are
Computers.
you on your phone or your
El
computer?
Teddy on something else. This is ghetto.
Are you on your phone or your computer?
I'm on my phone. My computer this is lazy of me. My computer is sitting right next to me.
But Xavier said he's on his phone and he doesn't have a problem. He has an apple.
Well, maybe it's my Wi-Fi, girl. I don't know.
Are you? Do you have your AirPods in?
Mm-mm.
Oh, because I usually
Maybe
have the
it's my
problem with my
Wi-Fi.
AirPods in. I usually have this problem with my AirPods. I would take my AirPods in and it would kick me out. I don't know why. This. Hmm.
Harold said this would be the equivalent to Pride event booking Lil Boosie. I could see them
No, no,
booking Lil
no.
Bust
It's
Down.
Oh,
equivalent to
Dallas
the.
have booked Lil Boosie for Pride
Yeah, I could see
before.
Lil Bust Down being these people don't care.
Listen, and that'd be one thing if they have like a good song. They'd be booking like Young Jock. What the hell is going on here?
And Young Jock already said that he ain't got a baby.
Why are y'all booking Young Jock?
Oh, I do agree. Duran, I will agree with that. And I don't know why we don't
Now,
book
it,
Duran. Why
my
they don't book Terrell? Well,
I
Terrell
can
gets
go
them
back.
bookings at them white people
I
pride.
love Duran, and I can go back with Duran to my first YouTube channel way back in the day in 2008 when all us little YouTubers were trying to do things, and we all got big really quickly. I ceremoniously said, "I don't want this kind of fame," and I got off. But Duran, we all go back to those old days, and all of us were just stupid little YouTubers trying to make it back then. And it's so funny seeing so many people from back then becoming big people now. And I'm like, wow. Oh
Yeah.
my
Duran is
God. I
amazing.
remember his first viral video I remember was, what was that, 2008 or 9? I think it was 2009. Was his remake of It's So Cold in the D. That was such a good. I remember we all did a panel, and we was on me, him, Alonzo, all us were on the panel together, and we laughed so hard about it. Africano boy, all us were on the panel together. We laughed so hard about it. It was so funny because we had to do the panel off of YouTube because YouTube didn't do panels, so we had to go on this platform called Stickam back in the day. This is going way back 2008, 2009. We used to have this platform called Stickam. And Stickam, you could do like panels like this, but you couldn't do it on YouTube. YouTube didn't have a live feature. There was no such thing as a live on YouTube back then. And so we would come on, we would promote like our live on like Stickam and stuff like that. And so people would come from YouTube and come watch it. We used to have a good time back then. That was good days back there.
You have those archived?
Hmm.
You have those videos
None of
archived?
those things are we none of us thought enough to archive none of that shit. We didn't know that we didn't think anything was gonna happen to us. We were just doing what we did back then. It's
Mm.
so funny. Like
That was a time, wasn't it?
that was a time to be had back. That was a time to be had. For example, I remember Sizzle. We did a big we did a big black gay meet and greet at Sizzle in 2010, I believe.
Is that a club?
No, Sizzle was the big Black Pride event in Miami during Memorial Day. So let me give you some history, Xavier. Now, DC always had used to always have Memorial Day. Was everybody used to go to DC, but in the early 2000s, Miami became very very popular. They used to have a big Black Gay Pride event called Sizzle. And
Oh.
everybody, oh my, you talking about everybody? It was thousands and thousands of and it was a huge event. So during Sizzle 2010, we all met up at Sizzle event. So you're talking about XD, Alonzo, Africano boy, my girl, my boy Asante from what's the name of his podcast he's on? I forgot the name of
The
the
Reed?
podcast.
No, no, not the Reed. He's on the other one.
Yeah, Asante. All us we were all just stupid, dumb little YouTubers back then.
It's the one with
And
Destin.
also my boy oh God, why I can't think of this man name.
Did this was Wait a
What you
minute.
call it? Because he have him and his partner Markel. Fuck shit. I don't had too many to drink now. Anyway, but y'all look at them big now. Back then we were fucking nobodies back then. Yes, from the friend zone. Asante from the friend zone. Thank you. All we were just all nobody. So, but we had a big meet and greet, black gay meet and greet. Because we are the Scorpion show. Thank you, Kevin from the Scorpion show. Thank you too, Feisty. We were all just nobodies, and we were all just trying to make it on YouTube. We all had, everybody at different times started to, get blow up and become big subscribers. But back then we still were trying to make it. And we had a big black gay meet and greet. Nunu was on there too. He was real early in the game back then. Hell, even my boy oh, I can't think of that. It's gonna come to me. He's straight. But fuck. Anyway, long story short, but we had the big black gay meet and greet. We had a big event, big thing. We met up at Sizzle and had a whole situation. It was so much fun back then. And we never thought we would be anything. And I remember because of situations with work, I had to stop YouTube. I said, I'm just not gonna do it no more. And I got off YouTube and I was like, and I had like 100,000 or something subscribers. Like, it's not worth my it was at that time. They were not paying as much as they do now. And I was like, it's not worth my job. I need my 9 to 5. So but people kind of stayed, and the rest was history. And it's so funny because back then we were all nobodies and nothings, and looking at us now, we wouldn't have thought back then we would have been anything. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. You ain't came up here. I'm staying on here as long as you're not up here, D. So when you click the fucking link, then
Ooh.
maybe I'll get off. How about that? How about
Wait a
that,
minute.
D?
Was Sizzles during the time of like Latino Oasis would come on too? Was out?
Latino Oasis. I'm trying to think what year Latino Oasis started. I don't remember. I know Sizzle was before Latino Oasis.
Okay.
Sizzle was
Because I'm
before Latino Oasis.
because
Because
now
the
that you're talking
first
about it, I'm
Sizzle
thinking
I can
maybe it's this
remember,
it's I've seen those two events, but I think I thought they were all one event. But I know that
first
Sizzle.
Sizzle I can remember, Latino Oasis like the first weekend of May. Sizzle is always was always Memorial Weekend. I think Sizzle, the first Sizzle I can remember was like '03. That's the first one
Uh,
I remember. I think it was like
okay.
'03. And then like the big when it was like when like that Sunday would be the day on Hollover Beach, which is the nude beach, right in Miami. So they would have Sunday would be beach day. You would literally see tens of thousands of black gay men out there. Like it was, and so I'm thinking the big years was from like '06 to about 2011.
Mm,
And back
that's a
then,
good
during
run.
those days, you couldn't even move. It was so many people there. So and then people stopped really going because they moved from the host hotel they used to have at the Hyatt. They moved to another hotel that was much more expensive and it wasn't as advantageous. And people stopped going and they went back to DC. And so now DC is back being a thing. More so than I think they still do sizzle, but it's a shell of what it was back in those days. It's a shell of
Well,
what it was.
well, I thought it. Well, I would assume so because Latino Oasis. They said this was their last year, and
Yeah,
I know
but
they
they're
used
gonna
to pull
still do
numbers.
something. It's called something else. They're still
Uh,
doing an event. It's just called something else. They
well,
ain't stopping that. They ain't stopping that money and that sex that they them white people want to be able to get all of the big black the BBCs that they can get and be able to hang around all of those black people that they can during Latino Oasis and not. I
mm.
went to Latino Oasis one time.
Who was
I ain't gonna
there?
tell you what I did there. Chef Don Don, why you on mute?
I was listening to a business gym. My bad.
Hmm.
You
You
know,
been to Latino?
huh?
You been to Latino Oasis?
Uh.
Oh,
Hmm.
I
Listen, I
want to
don't go.
go.
I'm saved. I don't go to them kind of
Now,
things.
Chef Don Don, I'm gonna send you a private chat. When I was in Houston, the last time I was in Houston, which was a few months ago, this where I went and had my life. I'm sorry,
Oh
that's
Lord.
not right.
Okay, well
I
let's
had
see.
my whole life.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be
well,
in
you was
DC
in
next
Dallas.
year.
I was in Dallas, not Houston, Dallas. I was in Dallas,
Yeah,
Texas.
I knew about it.
And got my whole life. Did
Ooh, child. It's been at least 3, 4 years.
mm.
It's
Well,
been a
I went
minute.
there a few months ago, and you ain't owe me. That was in February. You ain't owe me nothing, honey.
Yeah, you
Ain't
get
owe
your
me
life. You
nothing,
get your
honey.
life.
Didn't one of the organizers take the event
Can
to
I
DR?
say something?
Uh huh.
When it first started, I was there when it first started.
Mm.
And that place did not exist. Just imagine. Oh, I tell you. Hold on.
Two Feisty said didn't want to organize. They did take the event to the DR, but everybody ain't go to the DR. You know the people don't like to travel like that. Everybody ain't got a passport and all kinds of shit. Um,
Exactly. Y'all do too much. Everybody want to do too much with these things.
they did try to take it to
Golly.
DR and the high priced girls, but it wasn't the same organizer. It was a different organizer. Too Feisty, and they were doing things in the DR, and it was for the bougie girls. They were like, "Girl, we're going to the DR," and some people went, and it was good for them, but the crowd wasn't what it was when it was like Sizzle. I could easily tell you there were, and I'm not exaggerating, tens of thousands of black gay men that would descend upon Miami. And it was every club you went into, like Space on Sunday night. That Sunday night on Space at Space Club, which had three levels, I would stay at the top level, which had it was no roof, so you could see the sky. You would get there about 2:30 in the morning. You wouldn't leave till like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. The sun was out. Like, it
Oh
was
my
just that
God.
bad. Literally, when the sun would start to come up, the DJ would, like, get, like, a second wind, and them bitches would be in there like they just got there. Like, you literally would just have to leave and say, "Bitch, I'm tired. I can't do no more. I done gave y'all 8, 9 hours of my life. I have nothing else to give." Except for the boy that I'm about to give some to, when I get back to this hotel. But literally, it would be like that. Like, you talk about partying. Oh, them girls were party like it was the last, like
Were
it
they
was the last
partying with a
night.
capital T?
Like it was nah, we weren't doing that. I'm not
Oh,
saying everybody wasn't doing that, but Tina wasn't really a thing back then. People would go take a bump, but they weren't doing Tina like that back then.
the girls can't stop doing Tina now. It's sad.
Well, Tina is the sex drug. Tina, you do Tina, you go
But
to a
it's
sex club or a
but
sex
you but
party,
you
and you
but
have
you
sex for 8 or 9 hours.
but that's again. Well, you don't have to. Nothing.
I don't think
There is
Diddy had
nothing you.
Cassie taking no team, honey.
There is nothing you need to do that takes 8 hours.
Cause they
That
was
sounds
going
like
for 5 and 6 days, child. They was on something else.
Child.
that.
Hey,
See,
hey,
that's what I'm
JD
talking
was
about.
saying this.
Days, hours. Like this is not a money long
No,
song.
I
Why do
know
you?
people. Ask people. I know people who do Tina. Like, I don't judge people. Whatever you want to do,
I do.
baby. If that's what you do, baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You grown. You can do whatever you want. And I know people who do Tina, and baby, they will tell you when you do Tina, make sure you with people that's about that life, because you finna go have sex for hours and hours, and it's like you're insatiable.
Why would you even want to do that? Don't you wake up
Oh, child, I
so
thank God for the Holy Ghost.
exactly? Oh my God.
I'm glad I was never addicted to drugs like that. Like,
Mm.
I'm not even addicted to marijuana like that. I don't smoke. The most you gonna get me to do is some edibles every now and again, but I'm not a smoker like
Speaking
that.
of speaking of those, I sure wish I had those. That fruity pebble.
Did you could order some more fruity pebbles
I need to because baby
of Lazy Boy snacks? I
gave me
think I
my
got
Not
one.
life.
pebbles.
I think I got one in the kitchen, and now let me go. See what that's about.
I remember when I
Oh
got back
no.
to the hotel, I actually dropped it, and that lady was like, I wonder what that is. Mind your business, lady. Supposed to be working up front there. You ain't supposed to be worried about me.
Yeah. Y'all look like y'all had a real good time at the Boss Babes, though.
We did. We did. We did. We did.
If I wasn't nominated, I'm not gonna pay all that money to go. I don't have that kind of money. I'm
Yeah, the
poor.
tickets were
I
pretty
am poor.
pretty
I don't got
steep.
that kind of money. I'm just saying. I mean, I do, but do I want to spend it on that? And I'm not in an award
But
category.
listen, I'm gonna be there again And I really need to go back to that place that we ate at.
You talk about with me, you really be, and Abby was
And
at.
Abby, yes, them drinks was everything.
Them drinks was good. That was a place that I found. That it really be at Abby always be like, I find the good places because Atlanta is real weird like that. Like if you go to the wrong place, they have all these extra rules and shit, and
What
it
is
be
that
a whole lot
about?
going on.
What is that
Mm.
extra rules about? Why do they do that? Is there like is the rent so
Niggas,
high that they have to make up extra? Is it like
niggas
fees?
go nigga. How about that? NGN, niggas go nigga.
Cause and what is this about the grass walls? Why do you guys like grass on your
I don't
walls?
anything with a grass wall. I'm not going. If I
Not a
look
great.
and your establishment got a grass wall, baby, I'm not going. Mm-mm.
I've
Nope.
never understood that. It's like
Because that what comes with that grass wall is all these extra rules. Are we charging an extra 18% no matter how many people you got? Oh, you can't change nothing. You can't say you don't want something that's on the menu. We don't care about your allergies and stuff. Oh, you got to put $150 credit card down before you even get here. Like stupid shit like that.
I heard that they upcharge you if you have more than like 6 people in your party.
A lot of places here do that too.
But
I don't know
I
about
never understood.
upcharge. The only thing that I know should be said, if you have six or more people, they add 18% gratuity
Gratuity. Right.
on that. Anything beyond that is I don't know what y'all doing.
What? Why? But why? Okay, maybe I
Because
don't eat.
that I understand because you do have one server and that one server is doing more than this. Like a standard table is like four people. And
It
so,
is.
yes, a standard table at a restaurant is four people.
I thought a standard table was 6 people.
No, no. Hey, Janae. No, a standard table is four people at a restaurant. Xavier, you got to go to high class restaurants. High class
No,
restaurant.
not if I gotta abide all these rules and pay all this extra money
No,
for
high
these
class
very
restaurants
small
don't have all the
portions.
rules. They don't have all those rules. They know you have money, and so, but they don't expect you to have that big of a group. You know what I'm saying? And if you
Mhm.
do, you let
Xavier,
them
you got
know
to
ahead
get
of
you a
time.
cousin like I do. I have a cousin, and she is married to this white man that owns
Hmm.
these oil and gas companies. So
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
they
not the
pretty rich and stuff.
oil.
So whenever she be like, "You want to go to lunch?" I be like, "Girl, yeah, let me put my moo on and my hat, and I'm on my way."
Come on,
You only
Moo and the
you only got to
hat,
ask
bitch.
me once.
Child.
Her favorite
I
Yes,
place
only
you
to
go
take
better
on
me
those
take
to
few
is
down
days
that
this
that I don't
is
grass
get
this
and I usually
sushi
wall.
don't pay.
place,
So
and the
Yes,
sushi is
Ronnie D.
expensive.
Now, the sushi place that I go to, I love it because when I go there, it's nothing but Asian people in there. And I'll be like, oh, I knew I'm in the right place. It's
Ooh,
right
baby.
over here by my house, too. I might go there tonight now that I think about it. Because when I go there, baby, listen, the
This
sushi
place, when you
be
walk in, they ask you
so
what kind
good.
of wine you want. You gotta get you gotta get something when you walk in at the little table, the little desk thing, and then they walk you to your table. They sit you down and they bring you a whole new glass. When I say it's bougie there, it's bougie there.
Yeah, the place I go
do
to,
they
they have
serve
the
sake?
wines, and then they have a whole menu of sake.
Yep.
They
Oh,
got a whole sake menu of different sakis you could buy. It'd be everything.
mm.
Yes.
Now I'm not
You
See,
gonna
I've
lie
never.
to you, Feisty. Some of the hole in the walls be having some of the best food.
Yeah, I love me a
Some
baby.
of the
local
whole
spot.
I done been to some hole in the walls where I be like, yeah, I'll be back. Don't worry about it. Certain things I need a little dirt and grime on the wall to know that your food gonna be good. Cause I'll be like, oh, okay. It's just like, ladies tell me if they go to their beautician and her hair look good, she can't do no hair. Cause good
That's true though.
hairstylists, they hair ain't never done. That's what they told me.
That is so
I feel
true.
bad for the girlies that gotta get their hair done now because these stylists are not playing. They
I
are
hate going
not.
to the fucking barber shop. Like my cousin, she's a woman, and so she was like, she got a lot of hair, and her hair grows really fast. And she was like, I'm so sick of this hair. So she was like, I'm finna cut it all and get a low cut. And I keep trying to tell her, I said, listen, You think it's cute to go to the barber shop? Mm-mm. Not when you got to go there every 2 weeks. They're gonna charge you 40 to 50 to $60. You got to sit in this barber shop and listen to these fuckers say the worst, most insidious things in the world. No, I hate barbershop. I'm glad me and my barber are good. I can call him. I'm coming in there such and such time. He said no problem. And when I come in there, it's no line, no waiting for me. I walk up in that bitch. I'm sitting at the chair. We gonna talk for a little spell. He gonna put his meat on my arm, and I'm gonna get
I
on
was just
out.
about to say,
Yes, God.
listen, if you can
And
put
he
your meat
fine
up,
as
we
fuck
good.
too.
We good. We Gucci. We
Listen,
real good.
my barber fine as fuck too.
But actually, a stud does my hair.
Oh, I don't let
Um,
ladies cut
re-
my hair, and
retwist
I
and
know
cut
that's
my
real
hair. And let me tell you
misogynistic.
something.
I don't even
She
let. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
she is fine. Okay. Now,
But you know what's so weird now? Whenever I see a fine man on Instagram, I have like that got his shirt off. I have to check to make sure he ain't got no scars from top surgery. Cause some of these
oh
studs
yeah,
will fool you,
yeah.
baby. I
You
be like, oh, you fine, and I look, oh, you got a cool, oh, girl.
listen,
I don't even
I
be
y'all.
know
fooled.
she.
I be looking for top surgery scars. I'm just saying.
Listen, I ain't mad at it because listen, these studs are better than these men. These studs play bills at
She
least.
got she got legs like Ty Young,
Mm.
and I
Mm,
just be like, ooh,
cause I love Ty Young.
Ty is fine to me.
Ty, Brittany Renner. Ooh,
No, I don't know about Brittany Renner, but Ty for
Brit. You
sure.
ever heard Brittany speak? Listen to her speak.
I heard it.
It does
I
something.
heard
It
it.
does something to me. Whew,
Mm.
that Brittany right there.
Lord have mercy. Um,
Chef Don Don, you finna go
yes,
live? I need you to go live, sir. It's time.
I ain't going loud. Mm-mm.
I gotta go live tomorrow for silly
You know,
season.
I've been live all week with the Diddy stuff. I
I've been
wanted
live
to.
all week too. I ain't do no Diddy today. I ain't do no Diddy today. I don't know what happened today. And I think today was gonna be good with Mia because Mia was up there pouring out her guts yesterday. They said.
That
They
child
said
was
she
so
had the
sad.
whole courtroom
Yeah,
crying
Mia,
yesterday.
Mia. But of course, the defense. Um, was
They did
talking
cross
about all the
examination
posts
today.
and videos that she did in regards to Diddy or whatever. It, but her testimony, I would have to say, her testimony kind of got me worse than Cassie's did.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say her testimony was way more compelling even than Cassie. They say yesterday she had the whole courtroom gallery in tears.
Was his
Hmm.
kids there this time?
You said what?
Was his kids there this time?
Maybe I don't know.
His sons were
I
there,
think the twin
except
girl.
for
Oh,
I think the twin girl like,
Quincy.
baby, we don't have this type of time.
His mama was there with them
with, with that
fume
blonde wig.
wigs.
oh.
Listen, Janice, baby, you knocking on death's door. Ain't she in her mid 80s? I think she
I don't
like
know what she is,
84,
but I
I
want her to
thought she was
open
85.
her
70.
eyes, and I want
No,
her. And let me
no,
tell y'all
Diddy
something.
mama
I
is
don't
like
have no grace for
84,
that lady
85.
at all.
Look it up, Xavier. I think she's like 84, 85 years old. That woman not young.
She can't be that old because I thought she had
I
Diddy young.
promise you his mom is like in her mid 80s. I must say at least 84, 85.
Oh, let's see. She is she is 85.
See?
She was
85?
born in 1940.
Listen, I told you that
40? Oh
woman ain't
my.
young. Baby, you put your mama through all of this. That woman is knocking at
Now,
death's
ain't
door.
no putting your mama through all this because I think mama had something to do with some stuff
Well,
too.
I think that too. Mama wasn't shit either, but that's a whole nother story.
Listen, you
Yeah.
have to understand, Miss Janice come from a different era. She was a hustler's
But Miss
hoe.
Janice, baby, you got about 5 more good minutes left. Baby,
Her
go
and Mama
enjoy these last
D's.
good 5 minutes of life.
Now, why he have his mama in this wig though? What is going on?
Them wigs is terrible, and I just know y'all got too much money even right now over there to be wearing
But
them
I mean,
wigs.
Catherine Powell, I can't be surprised. He tries to do shit like that where he feels like he's like we're stupid as black people. Like he just gave NBA young boy a pardon. Like we supposed to, mosey up to him because you pardoning people. We don't give a
Yep.
damn. You pardon fucking Kodak Black. You over there canoodling with fucking Ice Cube. You pardon fucking Lil Wayne. We don't give a damn. Fuck all them motherfuckers. If they want to go over there and play with you, fuck you and fuck them too. We don't even do Snoop no more. And we love Snoop, but he want to go over there with you, fuck you and fuck him too. How about
You know
that?
they're celebrating
Listen,
Snoop along with Mariah Carey
I
at the
saw that
BET
on
Award.
the BET Awards. Don't put Snoop in the same sentence as my queen, okay? What you're not gonna do is have Snoop in the same sentence as my queen, okay? That's what we're not gonna do.
I'm just saying that they going they're probably gonna be on stage together too. It's gonna be a
Now he
lot.
parting Lil Pump. I don't even know who Lil Pump is.
The
When I
little
hear Lil
baby, I
Pump,
racist
don't know
I
white
these
think
man.
people.
about
Lil Pump.
when
Who
I
the
hear
He,
hell is a
Lil
he's the
Lil
Pump, I
little
think
Pump?
racist
somebody
white
with a
boy.
dick pump
He
or
had an
something.
OnlyFans.
Lil Pump got an OnlyFans.
He used to. This again during the pandemic. This was all during the pandemic.
Like I feel like if your name Lil Pump, you use dick pumps or something. I don't know why they call you Lil Pump.
I, I don't know. Pump it up. Pump it up. I don't know.
Wasn't that Joe Budden? Pump it up. Wasn't that Joe Budden song?
That was show was.
I can't stand Joe Button. That
I
entire
can't either with his little dick ass. Bitch,
All
you're
that
of
too
them
pop.
are.
problematic to have a
Listen,
little ass
all
dick.
of them. None of them are getting pardoned for free. Don't y'all ever
Right.
feel that way?
Oh, we know
Ever.
that. Nah,
Listen,
we know that.
you can't be that problematic, Joe Button, and have a little ass dick like that. Like, I'm sorry.
But that's the main ones. See, that's who it always is. It's always them.
That
They
lady
feel like
said
they.
Diddy had an itty bitty ditty. So what
They
Joe
said
Budden
he got
got?
a Tootsie Roll. Sir, get away from me.
Well, you see, I always knew that because of
Get away
that
from me.
book. What was the book? The book from
But wait,
Corinne
but Mia
Steffens.
testified today that one day they was somewhere and she was on the bottom bunk and they were not allowed to lock doors. And she said that Diddy
Well, I
came in
thought that
there.
was yesterday. I thought we read that yesterday.
Was it yesterday? It was either
With
yesterday
the
or today.
bottom
One of
bunk,
them.
and he came in there on her and
And he
assaulted
came in
her
there
on the
on
bottom
her.
bunk.
Yeah.
Child. Yeah, we read that yesterday. Baby, that little Tootsie Roll. Because remember the lady said, girl, when he pulled it out, I wasn't worried about it hurting. Because it looked like a little Tootsie Roll.
I never
Bitch,
worry
when
about it
I
hurting.
hollered,
See
Mama said
that
she was scared at first. And she said he pulled it out. She was like, oh, okay, ain't gonna hurt that much.
that's how you know.
Oh, you know
That's why
what?
he can last for
Diamond
so
Pearl
long.
Jim just brought up them tornadoes, and I just have to say a prayer for them over there in Georgia. What's that? I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but the tornado picked up his son and threw his son in the
Yeah,
pasture.
old boy from The Wire. What was his name on was that Pooh? I think that was Pooh on The
Yeah.
Wire. I think that was Pooh on The Wire.
When I heard that, I was like, "Oh my
Yeah,
god!"
we'll talk about that tomorrow on Silly Saturday. We'll give y'all the updates on that on Silly Saturday tomorrow. I think I saw it today. I put it in the dossier.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
saw
but I
his
think that
video
was
where he was
Pooh.
crying.
I think that was Pooh. And Pooh made it to the last season.
Yep.
Because Michael B. Jordan died season 1. Was that season 1? Yeah, he died season 1.
Yeah, y'all be careful out there. So they said DC, DMV is heavy with tornadoes. Y'all be careful out there.
We done had tornadoes all up in Georgia. Now it's not raining right. It haven't been raining since about 1 o'clock here, which I'm surprised. Maybe it went all over there to DC, but it's been raining for the last week here. We have
Y'all
been
know
raining
I'm
constantly
I'm
for the last week.
I'm frightened of tornadoes. I never will forget in 2016, 17, whenever we had Dallas, we had like 8 tornadoes in one day.
Oh,
And
don't
I
jinx me.
literally,
I gotta be in Tulsa Sunday through Tuesday. So I hope it's good weather. Please don't let me. I can't deal with it.
oh yeah, we talked about that too, Miss Catherine.
Yeah, yeah. Catherine, we'll talk about that on Silly Saturday tomorrow. Just be ready.
We
Don't be late tomorrow. Catherine Powell. Silly Saturday, 12 noon Eastern,
do
9
you give
Pacific.
what was I about to say? I don't even remember no more. Dang it.
Mm, it wasn't important. That's what my grandma used
It
to say.
was important. It was
My
very
grandma used to
important
say that. I used to be like,
actually.
it was important, grandma. Grandmas are real disrespectful. They be real. They don't be care. They'll say anything. Grandma, really?
Oh, my grandma was. Oh, okay.
They'll
So
say anything.
y'all know I have an autistic nephew, but I also have an autistic cousin, and
Hmm.
he like really screams. Like he screams. And one time, my grandma, she was like, "Shut all that screaming up, boy." And I was like, Grandma, you should be used to this by now. Now that's some stuff y'all done made up that he doing over there. Y'all done made that stuff up. He all right, that boy all right. Now shut up screaming. I'm like, you cannot say that. But they old, they
Grandmas
don't
don't be
care. They
caring,
do not
baby.
care.
They do not be caring. They'll say anything.
That boy over there acting loony, he not loony. I'm like, what? What? Who says that?
my grandma, my grandma told my cousin, she said, "You got too many damn kids. You must be got a big old dick because you only built for one thing. You dumb as hell. You must be only built for fucking."
That's not
Oh,
nice.
Baby, I would have
you know
passed
what?
out.
My cousin say, "Why you cussing grandma?" She say, "Don't worry, God gonna forgive me. I'm going to church tonight. I'm
Now
gonna ask
I'm
God
going
for
to
forgiveness.
church
You only
tonight.
good for fucking." Mind you, he got about 12 kids right now. Hmm.
Now that's just nasty.
I do have a cousin. She kind of short. She wear her hair like real long. And my grandmama said, "Now, girl, I know damn well that ain't your hair. You know you bald headed as hell." I was like, "Ma'am, like you gotta
Grandmas
chill.
don't give a damn.
You gotta
Grandmas
Bald
gonna
chill,
say
headed.
lady."
whatever the fuck they want to say. All my grandma and all her sisters, baby, listen.
They a
My,
mess, man.
listen, Jason, you talk about soap. So my grandma's oldest sister, right? Like sometimes they would send us all over her house during the summer sometimes. And she would make us all come in the house while she was watching her stories because when we was outside, she used to sit on the porch and watch and make sure everybody was okay. But when her stories came on, she needed to watch her stories. So she would make everybody come inside. So she would make us come inside and there'd be about 18, 19, 20 of us almost. It like I got a big family. Baby, she had this long ass switch that if you talk, she could pop you from any part of the room. I mean, that shit had to be by it was so long off
That's
her
funny.
tree. And she would take that switch and fuck and could hit you from any side of the room and not get up from her chair. She had this big cushiony chair that she would watch her stories with, and you dared make a sound while she was watching her stories. Baby, she'll pop you real fast.
I
Mhm.
remember one time I was in mid a crime fit telling my grandma how my day was going. She said, "Baby, I love you." But my stories is on, and you're gonna have to
Okay.
call me back later. Really?
You know they ain't play about them stories, honey. Baby, when they stories is on, baby, listen, everything stops. Now, my grandma used to watch the stories, then she had her other ones. She had the old school Hawaii 5-0. She had Barnaby Jones. She had Matlock,
Yup.
Perry Mason, and it was enough. I can't think of the other. Oh, in the heat of the night. In the heat of the night. That was her five. Heat of
Oh
the
yeah.
night, old Hawaii 5-0, Matlock, Perry Mason, and Barnaby Jones. Oh, she ain't play by them. She ain't play by them. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I believe it because listen, they did not play about they shows.
First of all, Harold, I'm not sloshed yet. I will be sloshed a bit later when I call Trade over and he comes over and blows my back out.
Oh
Um,
my goodness.
Oh,
Don't judge me. You don't know my pain. You don't know what I've been through. It's been a long week.
Well, we know. Well, we know what you're about to go through.
Not pain.
With what
Maybe
you
for
be
the first,
taking, it
maybe
has
for
to
the
be
first like
painful.
60 seconds. The first 60 seconds, it might be a little bit of pain. You got to endure that first 60 seconds. And then after that, you'll be all right.
That's when them poppers come in. That's when them
I don't do poppers.
poppers.
I don't do poppers. I'm old school. You got to,
Oh,
listen.
oh,
hear
oh,
it
oh.
all.
Oh, so you gold star. Okay, okay,
I don't do
okay.
poppers. I'm old school. Girl, you just grit your teeth, bear it out, and then it'll be good. I don't need brain
Mm.
cells skilled.
It
Mm,
doesn't kill, it just
mercy,
evaporates
I'm just
for
saying.
temporarily.
mercy.
Harold said he going to the foot wash if y'all need him tonight.
Y'all and this foot wash, y'all gonna get something that you don't want. I'm just telling you.
The Rockford
I'm
Files, that's
slow. What's the
another
foot
old
wash?
one. Carol Burnett Show, Sonny and
It's like the
Cher.
down south version of a bathhouse, except
Oh,
outdoors.
Jason, I'm
I was
supposed
about to
to
say
be
it
in
sounds like it's in
Phoenix.
the hot sun.
I'm supposed to be in Phoenix, Jason, the first week of July, from July 1st to the 6th. I'm supposed to be.
Oh, Harold, 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 Harold.
I
I am
saw
so
that. I don't
Child,
Harold.
understand the
I
big
saw the
deal.
96 loads, dude. Listen. I ain't got no problem with it, baby. If you want to go over there and take 96 loads, I ain't got nothing to do with it. If they want to be, listen, because if
I'm
I'm
sorry.
going over
Mm.
there, I better be in the first five. Once you go past the first five, now I might go behind one, two, three, and four. I'm not
No,
gonna go behind number 47, number 68, number 83, number 92. Girl, no, man. You just
Why not?
wide open.
they
You just
said he
wide ass
had.
open at
They
that
said
point.
he had 78 men and 96 loads. A couple
So at
of them kept
least,
saying, "Oh my God,
Listen,
it's so hard to leave you alone. The
but
booty is so good."
no, Ronnie, the wash is heterosexual during the day. As the sun starts to go down, so do the inhibitions of the alleged straight men's. Okay,
I don't understand the big idea.
just
Because think
saying.
about it. It's people act like he was just getting rammed out. Like it's not
He
that.
was.
No, because think about it. If you
Did you
just
watch it?
Did you say he wasn't getting ran out? Is that
Did
what
you
you
watch
said?
all 96 loads here, Xavier?
did you?
I'm
Xavier,
asking you.
that man was
I'm
No,
literally
asking
in
you,
one
Xavier.
spot the whole time.
He was
but th-
laid up in one spot.
One spot the
but let,
whole
but
time.
let's think about this critically. Let's critically think about this.
Mhm.
At some point, you stop feeling something. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't like.
Well, I mean, he does it on a regular basis too. So, you know.
Yeah,
So
because he
yeah,
got ones where he done did 70 something,
Uh huh.
40 something. Mama is, you run up in there. I don't care how big you is. It's a hot dog down the hallway.
and also let's be clear. I'm pretty sure not everybody was like actually like. It wasn't like long drawn
Xavier,
out
you're really
sessions.
trying to find excuses for this young man.
I
He
think
took
you should just go to
96
Twitter and look
loads.
for yourself.
I saw
Because
the
here's
little
the deal.
clip.
If I'm to believe Chef Don Don and he only had 78, that means several of them did multiple loads. After that first one, baby, they finna ride out for a little bit. That
El
second
Teddy,
one,
in one of the videos, you can hear the dude saying, "Oh my God, I got more."
that's what I'm saying. After that first nut, that second nut take a little minute.
But that doesn't mean they were that doesn't mean he was just
Xavier, you
getting
trying
pounded,
real hard.
pounded, 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 pounded. Maybe the dick was just a little.
Xavier,
You trying real
wait.
hard.
How come? How come?
Maybe he
96?
may okay, let's think about this. Three at a time, here, one at the back. You play a little of this, you play a little of that. Then when they're just about to release, you just go in and go out. You go in and go
No,
out.
no, he don't foreplay. He don't do none of that.
Who you talking about, Catherine Powell? You talking about Deanna? Child.
He don't do
What
none of that. Xavier.
Yes, it was 96 bareback loads.
what
Yep.
house would you get it? It has to be bareback. What house would you get it? I don't get
Like now, they said he took him some Doxy Pep and some Pep
Mm-mm. I don't
afterwards.
trust it. Mm-mm.
Baby, I don't know. I
that's
don't know.
not that's not aftercare. Aftercare is a very long bath with some Epsom salts.
What did them people say? Because I seen a couple of them talking about they sick.
Well, then
What
they
they
And they
took.
were sick. They were sick before that. Don't blame him for that.
Ow!
Well,
What
I'm
did you
just here
think
to
was
tell you
gonna
what the man
happen?
said.
What did you think was gonna happen if you were going over there to a cum dump? When you're going
But
over to a cum dump, you basically sticking your dick in a petri dish of fuck shit.
wait
All
a
of the
minute.
people that.
How did do we know
Oh,
that there was all that it was
Jesus.
that?
Don't do me, Paul. Look at Paul.
Oh, my
Look at Paul.
shata.
Don't do me, Paul. Because we
I think
know every day you have trade over your house. Don't do me, Paul.
I think
Don't
y'all are
be
giving
trying to do
this
me.
young man a lot. I feel like people were saying that
Harold.
he.
Arrow, the Rosebud community.
Now
Like
see,
I envision that he probably do have a rosebud at this point. Like your shit is falling out.
no,
Right.
ew. I don't want to think about that because that is so gross. That is so
Like you
Ain't
gross.
got
got ain't got no walls.
none at all. Your shit, you sneeze, your shit fall out. Shoot. Oh, excuse me.
Now see, Diddy, this is the type of person you have at your freak off. Not innocent women who don't want to be held against, who you have to hold against their will. This is the type of person you get, Diddy, not Cassie.
And I'm okay, wait. I just got one thing to say. Why is everybody skating over the fact that Diddy used to like for the male's nut to be on his nipples? Why
I mean,
y'all skipping over that?
but
That don't
is
I'm
that not
waiting for
normal? Is that not
I'm waiting
normal?
for the men to talk about how Diddy
how is
sexually
Xavier?
assaulted them.
If you're a heterosexual man, how's that normal for you?
But he's not. So it is normal.
I'm
How
waiting
do we
for the
know that?
men to testify
Ask
saying that
Fonz
he
with Bentley,
sexually
because
assaulted them. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the John Does. Damn the Jane Does. Give
well,
me the
see,
John Doe.
We've had John Doe's, but none of their John Doe stories make sense. Like the one he
Yes,
was
she
talking.
does. What about the one John Doe who said he was at the party and then they pushed him in the van and he went to town on him in the van?
I don't believe that story. That story sounded
I
very
do.
far fetched. And then there was the one with this one in the store. That sounded far fetched too.
I believe it. The only one that don't sound real is the one that had the pictures of Knockout talking about that was Stevie.
See, and
But
that
we
was
can't put nothing past Stevie because Stevie was getting head while he was doing an interview with that lady.
Stevie do got a big old piece of meat like Knockout too.
I don't think Stevie likes men.
I just want one of the sons. You know, all Stevie's sons is fine as fuck too.
You know, one of them does porn.
Who?
I think the oldest one. I follow
I
him,
need you to
and
put that in the members only chat,
I have to
Xavier.
look for his page because his
Xavier,
page.
now you
Child, I
you
need to join
you
this members on the chat. What we talking about over
listen.
here?
We have a whole NSFW section
Because
in
I
the
know it's
members
not
only
his
chat.
name. It's not his
We have
name.
whole categories in the NSFW section. There's a celebrity category for the NSFW section in the members only chat. Shout out to the members.
What did we last put in there? What was the last thing we put in there?
I don't know who the last one we put in there was. In which section?
Oh, I remember it was the dude from P Valley.
Yeah,
What's
it
the
was the
name
dude from
show
P
showing a
Valley.
lot of meat and booty and stuff?
Who?
Omarion brother, Orion.
Oh yeah, yeah. But we been had him. He been
He
But
showing.
lately he
He
really
got a
been
whole
he
ass
been showing out
OnlyFans.
going to these beaches nude and
Yeah,
stuff. I'm
but
He
like,
you see,
but he
yes.
got a whole OnlyFans. You know, he got a little bit of vitiligo on his dickhead and stuff.
and
I
he's
won't
not
know
really
because
good.
let me tell y'all something.
He's
Can I
not good
tell
at
y'all
it.
something?
What?
Okay. So there was a time
Uh huh.
that I had purchased somebody's like OnlyFans, but
Uh
I only
huh.
did it while I was on a special. I was not
Mm-hmm.
paying the full price for it, right?
Okay.
Okay.
We're
And
not
then I got
judging.
to realizing, what is I'm giving you $3.15 for when I can find this stuff on the line for free?
That's why I don't pay because I follow certain Twitter accounts that's gonna put all your shit out there for free. So I
Listen, I'm in Telegram groups,
right, Telegram
Discords.
groups, Instagram groups, and I follow certain Twitter accounts that put all of your shit out there. Baby, I don't
Now,
need to
baby,
pay.
I
You
got a
don't
whole
want to
nother
pay for
Twitter
what?
account. I have to be careful too
I
sometimes.
have three. I have three that's like combined, and then there's one that's strictly, puritanical, and then there's one that's strictly,
I mean,
for
even
all
though it's
that.
drying up, in my opinion,
It is drying up because nobody's collabing right. The collabing ain't collabing.
they beefing more than they collabing.
We'll
Throw
see
beef
what
Exactly.
instead of
now.
collabing.
I give it
I
a
mean, it's
week or
the
two. We'll see what collabs came out of Memorial Day in
DC.
DC. You know, they just came from DC. They got to edit and all of that stuff. Let's see what collabs come out next week or
I
so.
don't know because none of the ones at least well, maybe they just didn't
And you
post it, but
know,
nobody I
we
followed
got
posted
New York
anything
Black
about
Pride
DC.
coming up in a couple weeks, and
And
after that
Dallas
is
too.
Chicago Black Pride during
Dallas is
4th of
Juneteenth
July.
weekend.
But who? But
Dallas
let's be
is
honest.
Juneteenth weekend. I thought that was no, Houston is during Splash. I'm sorry.
But let's be honest. Who in
That was
Chicago?
earlier this month.
Let's be honest. Which one of the Chicago creators are actually cute? Who do we actually want to see from Chicago?
We
That
didn't say the people there. They all, descend on those particular areas.
oh okay.
You
Because
know they
Yeah.
sell furniture to get to Pride. Huh?
well,
Mm.
the latest one that he's fairly new. Brian Hamilton.
I don't
I
think I
don't know
know
if I
him.
know
He's the
him.
one who's dating Ray Potts' ex.
Oh, you talk about Momo, whatever.
Yeah, he's dating
Savage
Momo.
Mo.
Yeah,
I thought they were in like a throuple where it's
yeah, they are.
him,
It's with a
the
girl.
dude, and a girl.
Yeah,
Okay, I know who you talking. He's not that cute to me. Y'all can
I,
have him.
Ray Potts is not cute to me either.
He look like a raccoon.
Oh my god, he do.
but Ray Potts has a certain level of, and he has an energy from that rises from within, below.
Well, I would never know because I ain't interested in getting to know with the within.
The
Me
Roots
either,
Big
because
Rick
he's.
is here
I feel
this
like he's like
weekend.
Ray looks like he weighs 100 pounds. Like you
Somebody
know,
was in my comment section and they brought up they are a woman and they brought up two people. Oh, they brought up what's his name? Dang. He bottoms now. What is his name?
Raheem.
Ace.
Yes, Raheem.
Raheem
Well,
don't bottom. He
Raheem broke
verse.
up with Elijah.
That's what
Now
I was about to say. He broke up with
they
Elijah.
was trying to say the picture we put in the members only chat, Xavier. They was trying to say that dude was dating them, and you say he's not. Baby,
He's married.
you couldn't be my husband taking them kind of pictures with a whole ass porn star, and you talk
Well, it's
about
not
you
like they were
interviewing him.
naked or anything, or that they were
But
like
baby,
kissing.
you hugged up with him damn near. Y'all
They could
damn
be
near was
friends.
kissing and making out.
They weren't though. They hold hands. And one picture, they're not
Why
even
you
looking at each
holding
other.
hands and make if you're interviewing him? The fuck y'all even taking pictures for?
We can't
You're
take pictures
married.
now. We can't take
You're
pictures now.
married. You are married. Why are you taking them kind of pictures?
Married. You're married.
Well, ain't Raheem married too?
Raheem to what?
They wasn't married, I don't think.
They said he was married to some woman for some time.
No, Raheem wasn't married.
I didn't
Oh,
think so.
Raheem not married. Mm-mm. Unless you say he married Elijah and nobody knew about it.
I thought they were engaged, but I don't think they ever got married.
Yeah, I don't think they got married either.
Nobody ever gets married, but never mind, never mind. I'm not gonna go down that path because
I'm still mad at my boy Leon for going back to that fuck nigga.
I'm not even gonna. I don't. I'm not even gonna be bad if he just like if they just hang out and maybe
I
do the
would have
do a
never,
couple of
if I'm
times. But
Leon, I would have never went back to his ass.
I hope he doesn't because you can't just throw me out for the
Throw me
next.
to
Wait,
the
if you was
side.
who?
Remember, Leon, the only reason we know who Raheem Shabazz is because of Leon.
His
Right.
Leon
friend
Leon was doing porn. Leon, when Raheem first came out, Leon would bring Raheem out, and Raheem would wear a mask. He used to wear this like rabbit bunny
Rabbit,
mask.
I remember that.
And then he finally revealed himself, and it went from there.
and then
And
Raheem became the star.
right. But Leon was still there. Then one weekend he did a shoot with Elijah, and that
With
bitch just
Leon
never
there,
left.
Leon was there during the shoot. They were all
Leon
there
was
together.
there. Leon was there the whole time. They were shooting all together, and that bitch Elijah never left and took Leon's man, and they threw
But
Leon out.
what?
Told him he had to leave.
What did they throw him out or did they move out? Because didn't Raheem get that house like
That was
soon?
after no, he got that house after they had to already threw Leon out.
Oh,
Leon was already gone by the time he got
but
that
but
house
remember, Leon was the one going around saying they were just friends. So
because he was trying to remember. Leon was the one who Leon was always trying to protect Raheem because Raheem was like, "No, I ain't." Da, 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 da." But now that you mentioned that married thing, I think I remember in the beginning somebody saying that Raheem was married to a woman.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I
I thought. I remember in the beginning they said he was
Y'all
married
know
to a
who else
woman.
married to a woman and got several kids?
Who?
who
Crave.
I said that too. I
No,
knew that.
Crave came out and said, remember they did the little
It
there
was
was the
the
little
gender reveal.
He said that's not his child. He admitted,
What?
he said that's not, he said that's not his child. He said that's because he went on live and said that's his cousin or something like that. And he said that's
Nigga,
not
y'all
his
be making me
child.
sick playing.
Just like just like Courtney was Ralph's cousin. Yeah, sure. Okay, good, nigga. Like
Who?
from love
They was
from
hunching cousins.
Courtney and Ralph from Real Housewives of
Oh
Atlanta.
girl. Atlanta. Oh girl. Girl.
Just like they were cousins. Like niggas are always trying to do something. Just always trying to.
But I'm not gonna lie. Now, I don't even like muscular dudes, but I'm not gonna lie. Crave melanin is a
Crave is
fine
exactly the
piece of
type.
dark chocolate. I'm
Crave.
not
He's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lie.
tall.
he
He's
definitely
muscular.
is.
He's black as hell.
That is a fine and got a nice ass dick. That's a nice and don't mind taking some too. That's a nice piece of dark chocolate.
Y'all know who else? And then I'm gonna get off of here after I say this.
Yeah, I need to get off too.
Or Mr. Rasta.
Oh no,
Oh yes, for me. For me.
Yardy?
No.
no
Oh,
Rasta, the other one.
Rostovic?
Yes.
I've seen him in person.
Isn't he short?
There's a reason why he don't show his face. I know that.
He's not that cute in person,
Right.
but he's a fucking machine now.
Oh,
I don't
listen.
like all that.
He
I don't
just
like
take
all
it
that.
so
I
child.
can't do all that. That's too much. That's too much. No,
Crave.
Rasta got a nice ass, but he ain't bigger than some of them big people.
like who?
Crave dick is bigger than his.
But Crave knows how to use
I
it.
think
Rasta
I
doesn't
think
look like
Rastas
he.
is longer than Craves. Craves
I
I
think
is a
remember
Crave's.
that
little
video where
girthy.
Rasta blew Crave's back out. I was like, oh, that's hot.
I didn't like that
Wait,
video.
listen.
I like.
That was a lot going on. I said, oh, there's a lot going on in one video.
Now he look like he don't pay. I'm gone. I got
Rasta
I
look
only
like he
like.
don't pay.
See, that's.
I've met Rasta in person. He's real quiet in person.
See,
he
that's
give
my
me a
thing. I
quiet
don't like.
person
I don't
anyway.
like when Crave bottoms for people that are not cuter as him. Why is that?
Now, you know who is a fucked up ass person, but in my head, he's my little boyfriend in my head because he's so cute, but he got a bad attitude. I, I'm so ashamed to say him too. Fucking JD.
Why?
Ugh.
I
He
don't
got
get
such
it.
a fucked up attitude, but he's such a little cutie to me. I don't know
I don't see
why.
it. See, and I think like him,
Wait,
JD
am
is
I
a
thinking of
cutie
the
to
right
me.
person? Light skin?
JD
JD
Global
Global
Bro.
Bro.
No, not the light skin one.
I'm
He's
talking
brown
about
skin.
Global Bro JD.
I don't think I know who that is.
Global Bro J. You know who J. He be everywhere.
E-
You done
e-
seen Global Bro
Listen, him,
JD.
Ray Potts, and Savage Mo, all of them just trade each other off
Because Savage
weekly.
Mo, after he left Ray Potts, he went over to JD.
But then Ray followed him to JD, which is just. I mean, I guess if you want to be open minded like that, but
Now you know who I can't stand because I'm like, bro, why you they got dick for no reason? Like, bro, you a slap bottom and you got dick and people be wanting them to fuck him to fuck them. Fucking Justin, what's his name? Boy in the Pig.
I don't do it. I can't do him.
Not
He's too
Justin, Josh.
frail.
His name is Josh. I'm sorry.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Mm.
he
He is
got
so.
all of that meat and for no reason. He don't know what to do with it.
Who was he just. What was that? I think it was Flex. He's
And I'm
so
sorry,
frail.
he's such a big lazy something.
Who?
Who?
Flex.
Which Flex?
The one with the tattoo, all them tattoos.
Oh,
Oh, I
him.
don't like him.
He a
He's
big old
okay.
lazy something. I'm like,
I don't
girl.
like him.
But he had got beat up real bad. I don't think he ever been good
That's
since
just
then.
like that. I am Uno guy got beat up too at the
At the
ball.
at
But
the
that's because
ball.
wasn't he?
He
He
was
was
at
he
that
was doing too
ball
much. He
and the
was doing too
girls.
much.
What house that was? That beat him up, girl. That whole house jumped on him. Child.
He was doing too much though. He was like talking crazy to people. He had to get his
They
hands
say
laid
the
on him.
whole house beat him up. He was at the ball talking shit, and them girls said, "What?" and fucked
I
his
never
ass
will forget.
up.
I had saw a tweet. I had saw a tweet that that he had made, and I was like, "What happened, girl?" Then I went over to Instagram, and there it was. I was like, "Ooh."
Girl, they was dog walking his ass. I said, "Oh, girl."
But they didn't ruin his face though.
But they
They
did
I
say
didn't
he
mean,
was
they
ruin.
being
snatched a
very
couple of his
disrespectful.
dreads out.
Poor him.
Child.
He
You
always
know,
at the
now
balls,
you
nigga move.
know who people always be wanting to fuck them, and I'll be like, he's so feminine. It'd be amazing me.
Who?
Uh, um,
Kai.
no, not Kai. He feminine too. I don't know why they be wanting to fuck him either.
Him and his
But
big old head.
Chaos Leon, Chaos.
I never see it for him. I've never seen it for
I've
him.
I
never
don't
really,
eat.
but he's such a woman, and they be wanting him to fuck. I be like, girl. Not that I have a problem with film tops. I don't have no problem with film tops. Do what you do. But girl, these be the girls who be talking about film girls, and I'll be like, but you letting him fuck you? Oh, girl.
What?
He's a woman, a slap woman. He's a real he does real good Vogue now. His Vogue is sickening now. I ain't gonna lie. Now, when he does he be out, I ain't gonna lie, I give him his props. He can Vogue down now. But he's a
You know
woman.
who I really can't do, but they get good collabs, so I really do respect them. Jacoby.
I don't
I
like
don't
Jacoby.
really like his stuff. It'd be like,
You don't. I like his because he be getting all the people that he be pulling people from out the
which
woodwork.
Hollywood? You talk about DW at the balls. The Hollywood that spell his name with the
I
with
I
IWUD.
I don't like him. I like the other Hollywood. What's his name? He's in a not a he's in a thruple with Kendall and
Oh,
oh,
I
and
know who you talk
Jess,
about. Yeah,
whatever his
not
name
that
is.
one. Not that I know which one you talk about, Xavier. I know that Hollywood. The Hollywood I'm talking about is the one who's best friends with Brandon, the erotic barber.
I don't like
Oh
Brandon,
yeah,
so
that's him. That's the one with
I
that
think
spells
Brandon's
it.
a cute black man. That's a cute piece of dark chocolate too.
but he's so boring. Like
He
nothing
don't
Brandon.
bother.
ever.
I like that about him. He don't bother nobody. He just stay in his own lane, just smile,
But even
do
his
his thing, and be cute.
I don't know. I
He look like
feel
he might be a little slow though.
yeah,
You
that's what
think
I
he's
get.
slow?
He look like he a little slow. I'm sorry. I should have said.
Nah, he's slow. Ow!
He is.
Girl,
He's beautiful, but he do look a
you
little
know,
slow.
Ronnie, I don't have no problem with Romeo Got D. Romeo Got D is all right for me. You know, he's all, but I put him in the same lane as all the Brazilian people.
I
You
like
know,
some of the Brazilians. What's the
who I can't stand is Nico's aesthetic. He gets on my nerves.
you know what? I
I
used
can't
to,
stand his
but his
YouTube
content has
videos.
gotten better. He's gotten so
I
much better
I like his
as the year.
YouTube, but as far as the
I don't
other
even like
stuff,
his
it's a no
See,
YouTube.
for me.
I
You
don't
know,
like his YouTube. His YouTube
because
is what
he's
gets
so
me turns me off,
pretentious and he's so condescending. And
and he's
like
so ridiculous.
you be over here talking about people, girl. You doing the same thing. Like the way he be. I hate his laugh. I hate the way I can't watch his YouTube videos. He gets on my nerves. He gets on my nerves because you be out here dog walking and dragging people. Half the information be wrong.
Oh, it'd be wrong as two left shoes.
Just
He
be
began.
wrong as all, and he be over here trying to drag people. Girl, you all wrong. And then after that, you be talking about people, and you doing the same thing. Like he was
Like he
talking about
was.
somebody that I can't remember. He was talking about somebody. You ain't nothing but a follower and want to attach yourself to their brand to make content. And I'm like, ain't you doing that with Raheem? Like,
Did
girl.
that, done that, and now you've gone moved on to the
Yeah,
next.
his beef with
But
Raheem is so
his
old and
no, you know
tired,
what?
child.
No, his beef with Jacoby is the one that was tied because he was the one spreading the thing that Jacoby was graping Castro.
Yeah, and Castro came out and said he's not, and I knew it was wrong because I know Castro lives in South Florida, and I've been to events where Castro is that same way. He's a fucking cokehead. He's a fucking dope fiend, crackhead. That's
You
what
could
he is.
tell now. It shows in his
But he
work
was
That's all
always
rate.
he
like
does.
that. It was always like that. It always gave
But he was
that.
trying to push this narrative that he was raping him, and so I'm like,
And then
No,
when you watch the whole video in context, it was like, you're lying, Nico. Why are you lying? And why are you trying to lie about this? It's so strange.
that's just like he had that whole situation with XL. And XL went off on his ass and said, "Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not even bothered. Leave me alone. Why are you bothering me?
Oh yeah, he
Like
was
Why
that,
like, I don't even do that stuff no more.
right? Why are you bringing me up?"
that's see, Nico, you gotta wipe your yard before you come to somebody else's. That's all I'm saying. Sweep your yard first. Because you are just a mess.
Child.
But his content is very good. I will say it's been getting good. Good storyline. He's
No,
better.
from what the people say, he can't even keep his dick hard, and then when he bottoms, he's screaming, hollering, and complaining the whole time. I'll pass.
I like that. I like that. I can appreciate that. That's very
You
real.
Somebody
like that?
screaming
No,
and
we need to
hollering.
get to the point. Like, if you
Right,
can't take it, you can't take it, girl. Ain't
right,
got
girl.
time
Why
to
are
be
you doing
babysitting
porn?
you.
What?
This
Why do
is
y'all just
porn.
why do
You
you guys just
supposed to
want
be a
open homes?
professional. That's
Why do you
like
guys
me
just
trying
want
to watch. That's like me trying to tell buying somebody album, and they said I'm just learning how to sing. I'm trying to hit this high note, but I can't really hit it. But I'm gonna try. Girl, no, you put out music. I want to hear you sing and holler. You doing
I
porn. You
and
put out
I like to
porn.
hear them
Take the
singing and
dick.
and I like to see them holler when I'm watching stuff. Come on now.
Now that's somebody who I want to meet. I want to meet BoJack Ryan from New York. He seems really cool.
You know who I
BoJack
want to
Ryan.
meet?
Which Mr. Black D? Is you talking about the used to be husband, or is you talking about the original Mr. Black?
Chino Black. I never could get
Chino
Chino.
Black or Rico Black. Now Rico Black is ugly as sin, but it's something
So is
about him.
Chino.
I'll let him do
So is
everything he wants
Chino.
to do.
He is so ugly. But Chino,
Rico Black is so ugly, but I'll let Rico Black
Chino,
do
whew,
whatever he wanted. I ain't gonna even lie.
baby, all you gotta do is just stand there. Just stand there. That's it.
Oh, you know who I like? Ron the Don.
Who?
Ron the Don.
I don't think I
Ace
know who that.
Rockwood, when he was high as hell,
I don't
getting
think I know
fucked
who
by
that is.
Yardy
Xavier
style, I didn't like that. But I don't like
at
Yardy
all.
style fucking either because um I don't like you purposely trying to hurt people. It's one thing for you to have big stuff, but he be out here just trying to hurt people, and nobody ever looks like they have a good time.
I can appreciate it if it's
Are
the
you talking
it.
about Yardi?
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
here's
not even that big though. He's
yeah,
just
that's my
aggressive.
thing. He's not because if you look at it, it's just very large. But he has a surgery. He obviously had a surgery, but it's like very just thick. It's not very long. It's not thin. It's like it's not hurting nobody. So that's where I'm confused about where all the screaming is coming from. I feel like it's a lot of put on, but
Now
I
who
know they
is
was eating
big
him up
because
on
I
Twitter not
saw
too long
them.
ago because he was in. I think he was in South. He was in dang. He was in Lagos and
why?
he was looking. He had put this status up talking about he was looking for somebody, and them people was going up under his comments talking about this ain't the place to be looking for nobody at because they gonna hurt you around here. I'm like, oh
Can I
Now
say?
you
child.
know who stuff
Can I
I
say
saw
something?
in person at Full Glory, and I was like, it's even bigger in person than what I saw Chase. I saw that I
Oh,
said,
oof,
what
Jesus.
the
Who?
fuck is that shit? I
Chase? Who's
said
Chase?
Chase.
XG Chase.
Yeah,
Oh,
XG Chase.
see now that's something
I
I can't
saw
do.
that shit. It's not even as big on camera as it is in person. And he's not big. He's shorter than me. I'm 5'9". So he's probably like
Oh,
five
I
eight,
thought he was
five
tall.
seven.
I know I knew he was short because he's shorter than Crave.
And he's about 5'8", I'm gonna say about 5'7", 5'8" maybe. And he's a little bitty something. And I was like, what that shit was the size of my arm. I said, what the fuck is that?
I don't even enjoy watching him because I just be like, nope,
I was
my
so
legs just
scared.
close
I
up.
was
Just
like in fear of my own safety, and I wasn't even taking it. I said, people just be taking this thing. But I will say he was so cool. Like in
he
terms
seems like
of
it.
man, I
And
sat
I think
there.
that's
We
why
had
people
a couple
can
drinks.
take it because
We
He's
had
such
a
a nice
couple drinks,
person.
and we talked and shot the shit. We collab. Or we once I learned he was a Capricorn, he learned I was a Capricorn. We was real cool for the
y'all
rest of the night.
collab.
We did not have sex.
Where the video
Uh,
at, L Teddy?
we
Where
did
the
not have
video at?
sex. We did not have sex, but I saw him in full glory, and I was afraid. I was like, yeah, that rearranges internal organs. That's what that does.
Well, you know who I like, and he did. We don't see him enough.
Yeah, he's still in prison. Roddy D. He's still in prison. Hmm.
I like
Ain't it?
Massage by Black.
Who I need to get out of prison is Eric. I need Eric old fine dark chocolate
He's
ass.
not. Him
He's
and
not
Jonte are
getting.
gonna stay there for the rest of their
He ain't
lives.
gonna get out of prison. But that's a
Who?
fine
Him and
piece of
who?
dark chocolate.
Eric and Jonte.
Oh,
You
them
know
the
the ones
ones
that
that
killed.
was accused of
Hmm.
They
unaliving
weren't
that man.
accused. They did it. The
They did
dummies,
they did it. But Eric, that's a
dumbasses.
Well, they keep
fine piece
claiming
of.
they didn't. They keep saying, they trying to get out and stuff because they didn't
And
do it.
Tory Lane says he didn't do it, but we all know he
That's
did.
a
Like,
lot
I
of
get
dick
it.
too. That's a lot of dick on Eric. That's a lot of dick, Eric.
but Eric is a bottom.
Yeah, Jonte used to be blowing his back out, but he used to blow Jonte back out too.
We didn't see it on camera though.
Yes.
When?
There were more videos of him fucking Jonte than there was videos of Jonte fucking him.
I have never seen videos of that. I've only seen
Hmm.
Dante.
You got to be in the right
Okay,
groups to
y'all, I
do
gotta
that.
go because I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm about to go cook me something to eat. Xavier, be on time for Silly Saturday tomorrow, okay?
Bye,
All
Time
right.
y'all.
Bye.
12 noon Eastern. Silly Saturday tomorrow, y'all. I gotta go do production for Silly Saturday. Listen, y'all. I thank y'all for coming around here. Y'all know Fridays we just get on here and shoot the shit. We'll be back here next. Let me think. Next Friday. Yeah, I ain't got nowhere to go next weekend, so we'll be back here next Friday to shoot the shit again. Y'all come on up. Don't be scared, okay? Also, shout out to It's Me D. Can somebody put It's Me D? Put D's this D. Can y'all put his channel in the link in the chat? We're going to for Pride Month be reviewing some movies. We're gonna watch some gay movies, some black gay movies, and review them on his channel during Pride Month. So make sure y'all go subscribe to D. Um, I'm trying to hold on. Let me see if I can find his channel. Hold on. Uh so I can put it in the chat. Okay. Here's his let me put his channel in the chat. So y'all can have it. Y'all go run and subscribe to him. We are going to be reviewing, we're going to watch some black gay movies and be reviewing them. D, if you want to, you could put the we will be reviewing Noah's Ark. Yes. If you want to put the movies that we'll be reviewing in the chat, you can. Um, I know we're doing Noah's Ark. I know we're doing B-Boy Blues. I think we're doing the Stroll. So and then another one. I don't know. But go subscribe to D's channel. I will be over there with him. We'll be reviewing some black gay movies. So that'll be good. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. You can do that here. Or you can wait till tomorrow for Silly Saturday and contribute to the platform tomorrow. We will be here at 12 noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, 11 Central, 10 Mountain for Silly Saturday tomorrow, which is our flagship premiere programming. Until then, that's all I got for y'all. Until tomorrow. Oh, let me take this down. Until tomorrow, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.